Welcome to episode 27 of the Fellowship. It is also episode 1 of season 3, and more importantly, our live Black Friday show. My resident guest, Ryan Engel, is here. Ryan, happy Thanksgiving and happy Black Friday.
Is this really like we count this as an episode, or is this just a live stream?
This is absolutely an episode.
Sorry, I didn't have anything to do with the show.
Yeah, well, it's a lot of production.
Here, so,
we have so much to get to, and thank you to everyone that's here and on YouTube and on the live chat. Go tell your friends to jump on in. We have so much stuff to give away. There is a raffle tonight, a big raffle. Over 300 people have their name in this raffle. We are giving away 7 prizes, plus a trip to Indian Wells, 2-night stay at a private residence, and 18 holes at the country club with you and I. And I know how much you love playing golf with me, so that'll be fun. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. We have some great guests here as well. Eric Crane from Birdwell is here. I affectionately refer to Eric as my dad and my mentor. I wish he was my dad, but he actually is my mentor. Called him many a times about the business, and he's helped us out. He just flew in from Japan, and he's here. And can we get a live shot of the bar? Who's over at the bar right now? Katie Kai Engel, wife to Ryan Engel, the secret weapon of Nation Golf. Also, Chris, I almost said his last name, not supposed to do that, of Custom Clubs is here. It almost came out. Before we get the show started...
What's the first letter? We're not going to go there.
Yeah, before we get started, we do want to say that Ammunition is the proud official whiskey of the Fellowship. Ammunition says they join Nation Golf in the celebration of hard work and the relentless pursuit of excellence. Brothers in arms to ensure every drop represents a unique perspective on the very best that California has to offer, and this is my favorite part of the copy. No matter what we shoot, we're always over par.
And boy, ain't that the truth.
Because at Ammunition, quality never misses. Now, we understand, boys, that's a tough copy to write for golf because really you want to be under par in golf, but you want to be over par in life.
Do you?
So it's a great piece of copy that we enjoy reading, and Ammunition did sponsor this entire show, so thank you to Ammunition. In fact, before we really get it rolling, I got a little something under my chair right now to kick things off, and this was a present. It's not a piss jar. We haven't been sitting here that long. This is a present.
This is my jar of pickles.
This is from Andy Wall, the owner of Ammunition. He gave me in a mason jar a 3-year-old cask.
So Andy pissed in a jar.
Yeah, well, we're about to find out. It's a rye whiskey, 3-year-old, aged in a cask, and it is 118 proof, which means it is 60% alcohol.
Oh, great. So
He
this
says-
really is Black Friday.
Let's do it. Let's get into it, and then
Please don't give
we'll
me too
start
much.
the show. I am going to give you a lot here. He said for us to shoot this as well. We hope everyone at home has a drink.
My God.
Whoa, Dad.
Jeez.
He's driving me home.
Oh, well, I have a longer drive. Cheers, bud.
Yeah, we're on the Kawasaki Ninja.
Wow. Fantastic and very alcoholic. Oh my gosh. That was like drinking Special Reserve. But thank you to Ammunition. And
Woo! Put the lid on that, Bad.
I do want to say, did you just call me bad?
Yeah.
Were you already drunk? I do want to say thank you as well to the...
Actually, it tasted good, but it was hot as balls.
Yeah. I do want to... Do you guys want any of this? Anyone back there want to try this? No. Crano, when you sit down,
You know,
want
you
it?
see, you can feel it traveling. It's like...
Yeah, no, it's a little hot in here now. I do want to thank also the 7 wonderful companies that are contributing to this show. In no particular order, Metalwood Studio. That's our friend Cole Young. And any words about Cole Young?
I just love how everyone's so afraid to give him a little elbow nudge here and there.
Yeah.
So I'm just the guy on... You go to any one of his posts, I'm probably the only guy there poking fun at him.
Well, he needs it, right?
Yeah,
He's
right.
got a lot of
I mean,
people.
He's on
singing
the
his
top,
praise. Yeah.
and everyone's just pulling on his robe,
Yeah.
and I'm here to just freaking slap that road right off his back.
Which
you
is
know?
funny, because if Cole did a live show, he'd probably have like 10 times the viewers we have. But take that, Cole. Tropicana Golf Club and Barbershop, our friend Jimmy Tropicana, he's been with us since the beginning. He donated a prize tonight. Thank you, Jimmy, very much for that. True Tone light bulbs. If you notice the new light bulbs that are decorated behind us, they are True Tones. This brand we found through Instagram. We have a very similar aesthetic. They are all about the vintage look, the vintage feel. And they kind of redid the C9 in a much more energy efficient and environmentally friendly way.
If you're hanging Christmas lights up at your pad, and you don't have at least somewhere up there some C9 representation, you are officially doing it wrong.
Right.
You know, and especially if you have those strings with the dangly white things that are supposed to look like icicles, just bundle those up, put them right, or you wait until
Wow, that whiskey hit you hard, huh?
wait until the electronics fucking drive at the high school. Yeah, you don't want to throw that in the dumpster. You know what I mean? And you just get rid of that shit and go get yourself some True Tones. All right, next question.
All right, very good. So thank you to True Tones. We're thrilled to have them on board, and we're giving away some True Tones later tonight. Birdwell
the acoustics in here are just to die for, aren't they?
Beach Britches. We love Birdwell, and more importantly, we love the man who's running Birdwell. He's here tonight, Eric Crane. And Eric just flew in from Tokyo. That's not a joke. He just got back from Tokyo. We're going to talk to him about that. But he just told us that the prize tonight is well, I'm going to let him tell you, but it's huge. It's probably got
It's huge.
It's probably got the most monetary value assigned to it. Calamari Airlines. We love these guys. They're up in Oregon. And great dudes. They sent a sweatshirt and some tees. And the thing about Calamari is, they're one of these brands where they actually, when they put something out, it sells out instantly. So the fact that there's anything to give away tonight is great.
I'd like to say something about Calamari. We have a lot of mutual friends. They make a fun, quirky product, and we've all connected over this recent months, years, whatever you want to call it. They've dropped a thing not too long ago, and there ain't nothing that pops up on social media that ever tickles my fancy. And they did a pink 69 Cherry Bomb shirt or whatever, and I was like, fuck, I gotta buy that thing.
Yeah.
Because Arnie's pink, the art was so, it was too good. And then I just bought it just sight unseen. I'm not gonna be like, hey, give me a code, you know?
Right.
It's like, that thing came in the mail. The way they packaged it, like they had these like 80s like hologram like stickers that came with it, and just like, it just made me feel like a kid. Like it had that plastic smell, like a new toy and shit. And I was just like, for what they're doing and the way they did it, I felt it.
Right.
You know? Mm-hmm. Great purchase. Love that company.
And Uppercut, also men's grooming products, have donated a wonderful prize pack for tonight's raffle. I'm really hoping a bald guy wins. That would be awesome. And have no use for it. But he also put some other stuff in there, like a bag tag and a hat as well. So thank you to Uppercut.
I guess you could use the salt spray if you're bald and get that real shiny look.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know?
Look like a bowling ball
Get
coming
like
out
a
of the
glistening
return.
sheen.
Absolutely. And
Mr. Clean.
and
Did Mr.
finally,
Clean get canceled? Is he still a thing?
I don't know. I think I don't keep tabs on.
Dude, the tight white shirt and the big
Cartoon
hoop earrings,
spokespeople
you
for
know?
cleaning products.
Hey, bigger the hoop,
Earrings.
Bigger the hoop.
bigger the hoe.
Oh, okay, great. You're doing your own show here, and I appreciate that. And Custom Clubs donated a wonderful prize. And in fact, we'll show it to you now. Nick, if you want to do a little zoom. This is a one-of-a-kind, handmade, custom divot repair tool. Also, a murder weapon. It's called the Millionaire Shiv. Chris, who's here tonight, made this, and he made it in nation colors. Black and white. It's a beautiful thing.
Make sure to not put that in your carry-on, right, Adam?
Yeah, absolutely. You'll be dealing with TSA for quite some time.
All right, the first ash on my suit has happened.
Final order of business. What are we looking at here? We are looking at 330 entries into the raffle right here. All your names are on beautiful cardstock. Katie Kai labored over this for us, and we appreciate it. Just want to say one thing about this. We are running this raffle on the absolute up and up. If you bought a ticket, your name is in here. If you bought 10 tickets, your name is in here 10 times. The plan was to put all the names in here on camera, and we would have been here all night. And that
Didn't we
would have been-
refund one guy, though?
Did we?
Oh, I don't know.
No,
Okay.
we didn't. Why would we refund
Well,
raffle tickets? There's nothing to refund.
There's a little asterisk to the up and up. You know.
What are you doing? You're
What?
sabotaging me right
What?
now. This is a beautifully run raffle, and I can't wait
dude,
to,
your cards
to
are
pick
all
out
out
some
of
winners.
fucking
I don't
order now,
need the
dude.
cards right now. We're also going to do giveaways every 15 minutes, and I believe we have 5 more minutes till our first giveaway. And before we get into it, I do want to bring on our first guest. He has flown in from Japan. His name is Eric Crane. He is the CEO of Birdwell Beach Britches. And the more we drink, the harder it is. The harder it's going to be to say that. Holy shit, that stuff that Andy gave us is incredible. Eric, why don't you come on down to the couch, please?
Should I
Thank
move?
you very much.
Am I moving?
Sure.
Let me move, Eric. We've already hugged. We'll hug again.
Eric, I'd get up, but there's 100 things underneath me right now, and
Why don't you get those order cards out, Adam?
Nice to see you, boys.
Hey, how was the flight?
Oh, it was pretty cush, to be
Did
honest.
you go business?
Yeah.
I did do.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
It was a nice.
What
nice
airline?
nap. United.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little touch of Americana coming
I
back.
kind of like that.
Yeah.
Was the booze free?
The booze was free. It was
I
flowing.
love that.
Yeah. My plan was to sleep the whole way back, but I got about an hour and a half.
I can't sleep on planes either.
Yeah.
As drunk as I try to get, it still doesn't work.
Yeah. Something about the people clearing their throat and coughing.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I just
Yeah.
can't sleep on a plane.
I seem to always be in front of the guy who wants to chew a bag of chips the entire time, and that's a very obnoxious sound. My wife and I, we're always surrounded by people who don't know how to chew for mankind. And what I mean by that is, do you know how to chew quietly?
No.
You don't.
No, it's actually been, if I get a divorce, it most likely would be because I can't chew with my mouth closed.
Ah, yes.
And it's one of those things, some people have nails on a chalkboard.
Yeah.
Like you can't chew on tinfoil.
It's your thing.
If I chew with my mouth open, my wife will literally shoot me like a shiv,
Yeah,
like
right.
an audible shiv look.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's hard.
Yeah, if I hear people chewing, I revolt, and it ruins everything for me. And this guy might be the loudest chewer on earth. His
Hey, what can I
jaw
do?
Click,
clacks
clack.
every
Clicks.
time.
I got
Click,
problems.
clacks. Yeah.
I want to say that lately, and I think I speak for a lot of people, social media just really has lost its luster. But noticing your guys' trip abroad and catching up on your stories, I really enjoyed you guys posting that stuff. Or
Yeah.
it was your personal account, obviously.
Sure.
I don't know if you're private or not, but
No.
but watching that, having a heart for Japan and that trip in general, and knowing my close friend was there, experiencing that with his family, and you having the dignity of sharing some of that stuff, I was like, this is awesome. Like I loved watching that stuff. And so that being said, I guess my point is there is still some good in the social media world.
I've been pretty dark on social media
Me
in
too.
general.
Me
Kind
too.
of
Like just posting sad stuff.
yeah, really just sort of airing my grievances. No.
Yeah, a lot of Radiohead songs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's talk politics.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but it just was fun because I actually had something to share, and it was neat, and it's such an incredible culture, and it was my son that brought us out there, to be honest. Like
No
he's
shit.
looking at going to college in Japan.
Oh my God.
And it's been his pipe dream. Like about 5 years ago, he fell in love with Japan, and it was mainly because of the car culture. And then it became the food. And he was making tonkatsu at home and all this crazy stuff. And I'm like, this idea became so big for him. And I'm like, look, you got to put some reality to this.
So that's
Right.
what this
got to
trip
get
was
out
for.
of your brain and into the world. So we went and we toured colleges.
No way.
Yeah, it was incredible. It was
That's
incredible.
so
And I've been going for
fucking cool.
in the apparel
Right.
business, there's
Right.
no better
Right.
inspiration. Ironically, there's no better Americana inspiration than going to Tokyo.
They love it.
They do such a great job of it.
They do a great job with everything. But yeah, I love hearing that. He should definitely do that.
He really wants to. He don't want to come back.
Yeah, it's what a special opportunity that is for him and for you guys. Just
Yeah.
as a family to be able to go there and
was-
experience that through him.
So neat. And
Yeah.
to reconnect with old friends. I mean, the COVID thing, it's like I hadn't been in like 4 years.
Right.
So I was having coffee with all kinds of folks, and then like they saw that I was there, and they'd reach out, let's go have a beer and this and
Beer
that.
and-
It was awesome.
Yeah.
It was great
Yeah.
to connect with old friends.
Very Hawaiian-like in the sense that when you're in town, and anyone there, they will definitely open the doors for you.
Well, and if you've been to urban Honolulu, like it is very similar
Oh,
to parts
totally.
of Tokyo. Like,
Totally.
it's reminiscent of like
Totally.
the whole deal. Like,
Yeah,
there's
I think
a
that's
lot of,
part of the reason why I love it so much too, because Hawaii is one of my favorite places in the world, as you know.
Absolutely.
Don't mean to interrupt, boys. It is 6:15, which means it's time for the very first trivia question. And I'm going to have Eric Crane read this trivia
Excuse
question.
us.
Well, I could sit here all day and listen to you guys talk about Japan. And Eric say it's been a little hard that he hasn't been there in 4 years, and most people have never been there. I'm sorry they got to go 4 years without going to Japan. But we are going to read a trivia question. Here's how it's going to work, guys. The first person to answer this correctly on the YouTube chat is going to win a raffle prize. And Katie Kai, if you could do me a favor, pull out that first raffle prize so I can
Can
tell
I
the
get a
people what's in
disclaimer
it.
going here first, Adam?
Yeah, well, I was about to do it. but go
Okay,
ahead.
never mind. Your show. I'm just living in it.
My disclaimer is every single time we do one of these trivia giveaways, There are.
Wait, what is in that bag?
No, there's a
Can you
lot of
take-
stuff in this bag. It's a great
Can you
bag.
take it out and show the players?
I will in just 1 second.
Oh, it looks as though you've been
Iced.
You bitch! I got you, baby.
Welcome to the Nation Golf Blackout Friday show.
Hey, you got to do it all in one pull, Dad.
What a betrayal of trust.
Is this
that
Black
was.
Friday
Yeah,
or Blackout
I feel like I'm.
Friday?
Yeah, it is black. It's Black Friday, so blacked out Friday. I feel like I'm a character in Game of Thrones that just got a knife to the throat he wasn't expecting. Thank you, Kitty. I appreciate this. So it's all got to go down in one. I've never
Yeah.
had this happen to me.
You're supposed to do it on one knee, but we
On
can
one
sit in
knee.
a chair.
Oh, well-
We can sit in a chair.
Okay. Well, I'll just.
Oh, that got
Don't
weird.
rip your
It got weird?
H&M pants. You're lucky we didn't get you a tall boy.
Wow, the sound.
Wow, you think I eat loud? You drink loud. I mean, hey, for the viewers at home, I just want to officially point out that my wife just laughed at one of my jokes.
Yeah, that was nice.
See that? That's two.
That's
two
a
for
win.
Two.
Yeah, two.
Two for
He's
two.
2 for 2. A lot of people are talking. A lot of people.
All right, what are we here for? What were you talking about?
Well, I do want to say, and there better not be 5 more Smirnoffs hiding in this trivia, or else I'm not touching them. Here's how it works with trivia, folks.
Well, they do come in a 6-pack.
Son of a gun. Here's how it works. Every time we do this, and we say first person that has the answer correct on the chat, what happens is there are latency issues with the internet. So we see the name in the order that we see the name, and then people complain, I answered that first. Here's how it works, guys. The first name that we see on the chat is the person that wins it. There will be no crying or poopy diapers.
You
over
gotta
free
trust
stuff.
us.
You gotta trust us. We're not running a sham here. We're running a business and a free show, and we're giving away free stuff. So the first name that we see that answers this correctly is going to win this prize, and this prize is going to be read by Mr. Eric Crane.
Okay.
And Eric, don't read the answer, just the question, okay?
Okay.
Thank you very much.
He's smart.
Ish.
I'm so used to having Ryan right here. All right, I'm going to watch
I
the
can
chat.
laugh at that.
Yeah, I'm going to watch the chat while you do that.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Trivia question number 1. In the Thanksgiving classic, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, John Candy's character, Del Griffith, is a traveling salesman. What product does he sell?
What a great question, Adam.
Thank you very much.
And what a great fucking film that is.
Oh, amazing film.
It is the best. We're gonna talk about it in 1 second here, but I do want to see if anyone answers that question correctly. What did Dale Griffith sell? Oh my gosh, what's Smirnoff? In the good God, in the movie. Aaron Houck gets it. Aaron Houck is the
Aaron
first-
Houck.
Can you write down
It's
Aaron Houck?
rigged.
It's not rigged.
Rigged.
It's not rigged.
Rigged.
I don't know Aaron Houck. Why would I know Aaron Houck? Great answer. Shower curtain rings was the correct answer. Aaron Houck, here is what you have won. You have won a head cover made by Gaucho Golf for Nation Golf. Now, here's the thing. Gaucho sent us samples. We're not going to make this one. We're going to make something slightly
One of a
different.
kind.
One of a kind. And Gaucho might be watching and thinking, why are they giving away stuff that we sent him? Well, guess what, Gaucho? The Bible says what you freely get, you freely give. And that's what we're doing right here, okay? And it's better promo for you. We're mentioning you on the show. Gaucho Golf Nation head cover is what you win.
Aren't you proud of this businessman you've
This is
created?
incredible.
Well, I am a protege of Eric Craig. This is an audition because you're a CEO that takes over companies and makes them better. We're really hoping you want to run this thing by the end of it. Capistrano classic hat and a bag tag. Congratulations to Aaron Houck. Never met the guy,
Yeah.
but we will send it right up there.
Venmo us $7.95 for shipping, and we'll send it right your
We
way.
are
bud.
going to take a bath. We are going to take a bath on shipping.
Plus shipping and handling.
Yeah, so I'm going to toss this off to the side. Sorry, didn't mean to
God.
get you there.
Look
Sorry
at
about
this.
that,
This just really took a turn for the
One
worse.
ice.
But you can attest
One
to how
ice.
soft that sheepskin
Yeah,
is, right?
one
That was-
ice.
Yeah, very good. Trivia question number 2 is coming up at 6:30, so please do stay tuned. Eric, you were our very first guest on the fellowship.
So blessed.
When you don't have to lie to me. When we launched the show, you came down and graced us with your presence. We asked you business questions. You looked around. You saw a lot of empty boxes. I was hoping that would be different this time around, but
And it looks like we're still in the same
we've been running a sale now since the beginning of November, and we're out of stuff again. But in the time since you were our first guest, and now you have taken over at Birdwell Beach Britches.
Correct.
Are you able to tell the viewers how it came to be that you went from fledgling guest on the fellowship to CEO at Birdwell.
Yeah, for sure. So I think at the time was on the show, I was sort of in between gigs trying to figure out how to play better golf. That wasn't working.
Preaching to the choir, brother.
And I kind of got involved in helping small businesses. I can't.
Consulting and
Idle minds. I just can't sit still. I'm not a very good chiller or chillaxer or any of those things.
Right.
And someone asked me a question, I tend to get really involved in the answers, and started helping out a few brands. And I was helping one brand raise some money, and I had a list of people I was meant to call. And one of the guys I was going to call was the owner and chairman of Birdwell Britches, and pretty awesome, incredible human being, which I came to know later. But I called him cold.
incredible brand too, by the way.
Oh, it was a great brand, but I didn't really understand. I didn't do my homework, ironically, before I called this guy. And normally I should, right? But like sometimes before I talk to like high net worth, sort of investor type folks, I don't want to do the homework. I want to
Right.
be
You
myself.
wanna hear it
I want to
raw,
have just a good conversation. I called this guy, and I talked to him. I pitched this brand to him for about an hour and do a deck and the whole thing. He's like, "Look, man, I want nothing to do with this company you're selling me. I'm not going to put a dime into that thing. But what you should do is have a look at Birdwell, because what we're doing there is this, this, and this, and that, and that, and blah, 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 blah." And we ended up having this like great conversation. About 3 weeks later, he texts me, and I just crossed his name off the list and went on to someone else. I'm like, "That was a great conversation, but yeah, clearly he's not going to put any money in this thing." He calls me, he goes, "You know what? I couldn't help but think about it, and I need you to come and be my partner. I need you to run Birdwell." And I was like, "What? No, I don't need another job. I don't want to have a job. I'm really liking this sort of doing all these things." He's like, "No, you wouldn't take no for an answer." And this guy is one of the sweetest, kindest, most humble humans in the planet, and just kept nudging me and nudging me and nudging me. And he just come to the factory. Just come to the factory. You're going to fall in love. And I came to the factory, and I was absolutely blown away. Here's his business that started in 1961. And we're here in Santa Ana in a building that they've been in for 40 years,
Cut and sew.
making the things that you see on the internet in the other room.
It's unreal. Yeah.
And it's the sewing machines, it's the fabric, I get goosebumps. I mean, it literally is one of the last of the gems of companies doing it the same way they've always done it. And so you can find a pair of Birdwell breeches made today in California the same way they've been made since the 60s, maybe even a little bit better, a little bit stronger, a lifetime guarantee. I mean, it's unbelievable, the amount of pride and quality that goes into what they make. And so I fell in love with the heritage and the sort of vintage 1960s aesthetic and all that. And as I get older, I become even more fond of like that sort of like, nostalgia. And,
Totally.
and that side of surfing is way more appealing to me than the high performance side at this point.
Yeah.
Although there are incredible surfers.
Oh yeah, nothing to
and
take
people-
away from them, but yeah.
No, but
Yeah.
I mean, but there's some incredible people wearing Birdwells doing some incredible things.
Yeah.
And I just became smitten with the whole program, and I'm like, there's something really special here, worth, improving.
Yeah.
And so I wanted to be part of it.
That's great. And they got really lucky to get you, and they're going to be really disappointed when you come around Nation Golf. We do have a bit of an emergency right now. Emergency. When you get a text from the mayor, you kind of have to, take things and screech them to a halt. If you don't know who the mayor is, that's Will Mayo. You can't spell mayor without Mayo. Will Mayo of Rams Hill Golf Course has just texted in. He says he's got a dinner at 6:30, and he would like to give away a twosome to Rams Hill.
Wow.
Now,
That's a special place.
hopefully, it holds up a little bit better than the cactus he sent around to everybody.
I'm still pulling out shards.
Thorns, and
from
we're
that
still
thing.
vacuuming
Yeah.
the dirt
Yeah,
off of our carpet. But
yeah.
we love the mayor, and the mayor wants you to come out and play golf at Rams Hill. This will be redeemable for a Monday through Thursday twosome. Out in Borrego Springs. So I would say this: if you're in the chat right now on YouTube and you do not live in Southern California, back away from the keyboard. All right, this is for the SoCal guys. If you win it, you're gonna have to buy a plane ticket. The mayor's not paying for that, but
That being said,
it's worth it. Okay, so
it's an
Chris-
experience.
San Diego's an easy flight.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. You know what? You want to go to Rams Hill, play a twosome Monday through Thursday on the mayor's dime, you can do it. The trivia question, the only trivia question I can think of off the top of my head after Andy's freaking cask and the Smirnoff.
I love where the show's going.
You guys ready? How many majors has Eldrick Taunt Woods won? How many majors? First one to answer it is
easy
going
question.
to Ramshill. It's an easy question because I have to think of it on the spot because the mayor just texted me, okay? How many majors has Eldrick
You're gonna
won?
get 17 answers at the same time.
Well,
You
let's
just
see.
created a
Here we go.
a
Here
storm
we
for
go.
yourself.
We're waiting. We're waiting.
Can I help you?
We're waiting. Well, actually, don't fill him up because he made a promise that I'm going to make him keep here in 2 seconds. And if you want to fill him up, where is it? Where'd that thing go? Hang on. Hang on. Wow, everyone is wrong. Todd Frensley. Todd Frensley, the first one with the number 15. Todd Frensley, you are going to Ramshill, courtesy
How could people get that wrong?
of the mayor, Will Mayo. Todd Frensley. Katie, you got his name down?
Yep, Todd,
Sa-
DM us your info.
Sounds to me like there was a lot of COVID golfers on that answer there.
Now, what do you mean by that, Ryan? Do you mean people that just came to golf 2 years ago and think that they know everything and want to change everything?
Yep.
Yeah.
Guys who were like, "Oh, I saw Tiger win in 2019. I'm a huge fan now."
Yeah.
And
How
you're
many
like,
majors
"Yeah,
does Tiger
well,
have? One. The one I saw in 2019.
Yeah, so am I, bud.
Yeah, so I'm just reviewing the chat. Todd Frensley got it right. 15 majors for Eldrick Taunt, a product of Cypress, California. That's North Orange County for you. Home of Tiger, Adam Hawk, and Birdwell. You gotta love North OC, right? Did you pour him up a shot of that cast?
I did.
Okay, very good. And
I gave him a sipper. He's got a sipper. He
All
doesn't
right.
have to shoot it. Take the taste in, you know.
It's delicious.
It is. Now try shooting it. Yep, there we go.
Oh, what a
Down
champion
the
of-
hatch.
True champion of men.
That's lovely.
Congratulations to Todd. Next trivia question in 3 minutes. And thank you to the mayor for giving a twosome away. What's funny is he offered a twosome to our viewers. He's never once done it for us, Ryan, but I constantly see other brands out there playing Ramshill.
You know what I find more humorous about this whole montage here is that the right word for that? I don't think it is. Montage is images. Am I wrong?
Keep going. Just,
Well, whatever.
I'm enjoying it.
Is we all know that the mayor was real hip and keen to our whole shindig leading up to this point. What took Will so long to jump on board with this Black Friday deal?
Well, the mayor is currently running the Ramature, so he's got. You've seen him in action. He's running everything. That's why he's the mayor. He's the mayor of golf. So just leave him.
Well,
alone.
next time we'll, you know.
All right. So Crano, let's get down to the nitty gritty. You and I, before we met each other, we were on the same team, Team Snaggletooth. You have left the team. You got your teeth straightened, bottom row. Congratulations. They look so good. They
Hand me
look
that
so good.
Hand me that bottle.
Bottle of what?
That
Ammunition?
right there. Yeah, hand me that.
And by the way, this show is brought to you by Ammunition. Ammunition, a taste of freedom. Look for it wherever you get your sauce, wines, and whiskeys. They're on the wine list of the best.
The wine's
steakhouses.
actually really good,
Yeah,
too.
and they're on the wine list at LG's. Mm-hmm. And they are in every grocer you can
Great
imagine.
branding.
Yeah, I mean, up until tonight, I've been a Whistle Pig Rye guy, like almost exclusively, 10 years the daily driver. But this has been the next best. I mean, I might switch. This has been lovely.
The
good
whole
drink.
finished
I
in the
love it.
wine barrels thing is pretty radical.
It's
Yeah.
it's got that caramely thing that you want in bourbon,
Rich.
but it doesn't have
Yeah.
that sweetness.
Yeah.
It's like it's the best of both worlds.
I love it. Yeah. So Andy, the owner of Ammunition, I guess one night he was drinking some wine and got a little saucy and decided, well, I want some whiskey now. That's a weird change, right? Wine to whiskey. I don't
Yeah, it's
know.
a nightcap.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
And he went for it, and he was thinking, I don't want to do any more dishes, so he poured the whiskey into his wine glass and got a little taste of the
True
wine
story?
with the whiskey. Very true story.
That's
Yeah.
a cool story.
And they're
Yeah.
like, we're going to recycle or use what we already have here and finish them in that and whatever.
Yeah. So now they finished their whiskey and wine barrels.
Not that we're anything to talk about or to think of, but, you know, when folks reach out to us, our thing, you know, we're protective of our story
Sure.
and the style in which we do stuff. So we're picky with who we want to work with.
Of course.
You know what I mean? And these guys clearly were like, you know, we had a couple conversations. They sent us some stuff. We looked at it and we're like, this is it.
Yeah.
This is perfect.
This
This
is
is
it.
great. And it ended up, the guys ended up being great dudes. And sometimes there's just a perfect fit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We were talking about Snaggletooths. You had one. You got them straightened.
Show yours. Yeah. So we were brothers in Snaggletooth Arms, and I went to my dentist and said, there's got to be a better way. And you called me out because I'd never been branded Snaggletooth before. And look at that.
Yeah, look at that.
Look
Look
at
at
that.
him.
It's like an iceberg that took down the Titanic. Yeah.
So I did some work and I straightened it out in about a year's time.
Yeah. You look so good. I'm jealous. I want to punch the teeth out so you regrow
Well,
it.
So
Crooked.
what we've learned thus far tonight, guys, now correct me if I'm wrong, is Eric was such a gentleman to do our first show. We came out of the gates with a banger. We had a guest that we love, but also that brought a substance to our show that was just like, fuck, we're on to something, you know? And since that time, he left the show. I don't think we've gotten as many views since.
Not true.
We haven't.
Yeah.
It's quite literally been downhill.
I think it's safe to say that we've been struggling to find our way since. And on top of it, you fixed your snaggletooth and you're back on here with our live stuff. So who are we? You know?
Well, I'll say
what
this.
are we doing here,
I will
Adam?
say this. I will say this about Eric. A couple of things. One, I do affectionately refer to him as my dad because when I see his stuff on Instagram, the way you saw the Japan trip, I was just every time I see your stuff, I go, imagine Eric being your dad. Like your kids are so lucky. Like, look at this guy. And how that's your dad, you fucking lucky kids. And then on top of that, the mentorship. I have called you a couple of times and asked for advice on Nation, and you've given great advice about it. And then Team Snaggletooth really bonded us together, and it's like I'm just so happy that we know you and that you give us your time. And
Well, you guys are incredibly gracious and over the top for no apparent reason because I've clearly pulled the wool over your eyes. You can only go up from here.
okay, very good. While you're here, before we ask you to retake your seat, can you read the second trivia question?
Sure.
And you did so well in the first, I don't need to give you a disclaimer about not reading the answer in the second.
Trivia number 2.
Is everybody ready for trivia number 2? First answer, and for this one, we're going to need first and last name. Eric Crane, take it away.
Nation Golf began sponsoring a PGA Tour caddy 2 seasons ago. His name, Joe Eder. Who does Joe Eder caddy for? We need a first and a last name.
Thank you, Eric.
Oh, that's a good one.
Who does Joe Eder caddy for? First and last name. First one through. And we wait and we wait and we are on delay.
We are buffering. We are buffering.
Google is lighting up as we speak.
Yeah, we're buffering.
I
We
feel
are
like
buffering.
you have a Planet Earth.
Shelton
commentator voice.
Adams. Shelton
Yeah.
Adams is the winner. Can you write down Shelton Adams, Katie Kai? Thank you so much. Shelton Adams, you have won trivia question number 2, and we are going to show you your prize in just a second. And if there's a bottle of Smirnoff in there, I'm walking off the set. I'll just tell you that right now. I'm going to walk
I
off.
can host this show.
Can you?
It's funny that I haven't been asked to yet, but
Yeah, you haven't guessed
who's
us.
counting?
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, the Smirnoff.
Yeah, thank goodness. Shelton Adams, congratulations. Joe Eder caddies for Patton Kazire. We love Patton, and it's not just because his guy wears our stuff. Patton is seriously like the last classic guy on tour.
He really is.
And here's what you've won.
Wow, look at that head cover.
Yeah, this is a head cover by Cover and Hide. They are Canadians. We met them because they drew Ryan's cart and put it on a T-shirt and then sent us a bunch of stuff not
That
to
was the
sue
quality
them.
of that thing.
Yeah,
Just
fantastic. And you're going to get a white caddy hat.
Sort of
Guess who wears this?
Canadian
Yeah.
freaking leather right there. You know?
Joe Eder, Patton's caddy, wears this on tour. So as seen on the PGA Tour, the
That's
caddy
the real
cap,
shit right
Is
there.
that pig or cow?
I think it's Cal.
probably Cal from Canada.
How nice is that?
Or it's probably Moose,
So
actually.
nice. Oh,
Yeah.
it's got to be cow. It's got a cow on the front. So.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So head cover, hat, bag tag, and some tees.
I'd like a
Congratulations
duvet
to
cover in
Shelton
that.
Adams,
You know
and
what
we
I
have that name down. Yes, wonderful. All right, sorry.
Might
Adam,
just-
you're getting really bad at that. You
You
know.
need to stop doing that.
Okay,
Yeah.
I will stop. There's 4 more raffle
Let
prizes.
Katie
to go.
Kai come and get that from you. next
Ladies
time.
and gentlemen in the chat, we would love to hear how much you loved hearing from Eric Crane, and he will be back in just a little bit to give away a raffle prize. Eric, thank you so much. Appreciate it. You're the man. Thank you, Eric. What a guy. Making his second appearance on the fellowship. Well,
Well, where do we go from here, Adam?
I don't know. It's all
Right.
down. You know, I don't want to say it's all downhill because Chris is still here. And
well,
he's gonna
yeah.
feel bad about
No,
it.
no offense to Chris, but that's a hell of an act to follow, you know.
And it's a hell of a jawline to
But
follow,
what
too.
we do know about Chris is that he makes weapons
He does make weapons.
that
yes.
are handmade, and they're not only for golf; they're for
Yeah.
life.
Yeah.
You know,
Yep.
and I really like that about Chris. I also like that Chris enjoys a fine flavored cheap cigar.
And hopefully he smokes a fine flavored cheap cigar when he shows up here on set in just a
Well,
few
what
minutes.
I'm hoping for is that he has enough ammo, because after this stick,
Yeah.
I'm all out.
Well, ammo reminds me of ammunition, and this show is proudly brought to you by Ammunition,
Nice
wines,
segue
and
there, Hawk.
whiskeys. If you'll notice, our set is decorated very practically with a bunch of ammunition whiskey, rye, and bourbon, and we have been enjoying a lot of that tonight, and we'll continue to enjoy a lot of it tonight. Thank you, Ammunition. Ammunition, a taste of freedom,
Can I have a moment here?
by all means.
I'd like to make a toast. This toast is for a dear friend of ours who Adam once famously put his arm around and said, "You're one of us now," and he then chose to leave us for quite
Kiss
some
of death.
time.
Kiss of death.
And we want to thank Dick Smith,
Dick Smith,
running the
everybody.
ones and twos on our live
Yes,
show.
yes.
He's a live master. He's the
Yes.
master of lives.
Yes.
Thank
Cheers
you, Dick.
to
Yep.
Dick Smith.
Cheers to you.
Now, we've had some great producers on this show, all
Mm-hmm.
of them, and we love them equally. But when it comes to executing a live show, there's no other guy in the business than Nick Smith. And why does Nick get called Dick Smith? Because when Nick has hard liquor, he turns into Dick Smith.
This is Black Friday.
It is Black Friday. And by the way, we've seen Dick Smith in action in La Quinta. And just so the viewers know, we had a photo shoot out in La Quinta. Amazing time. We're walking to the Beer Hunter to tie one on. I put my arm around Nick Smith. This is before Nick turned into Dick. And I said, Nick, the best thing that ever happened to this company, besides Eric Crane, is you. And we're so happy that you are a part of this. You're one of us now. You're in it forever. And Nick looked at me, lit up a natural American spirit, and said, "Thank you, brother. I appreciate it." 2 days later, Nick got a job in crypto, and he quit Nation Golf.
yeah.
The good
Yeah.
news for us,
Yeah.
if you've paid attention to crypto at all lately, Nick Smith might be coming back. And by might, he'll be back in 3 days. It's over for crypto. And I do want to say to everyone that told me to spend what little money I have in crypto, for every one of you that I just heard out and completely blanked out on because I couldn't believe you were pitching me this bullshit, I told you so. All right? Merry Christmas. Enjoy an empty bottom of the Christmas tree for you.
That being said, our next raffle award is a custom Nation NFT. We created it
Yes.
last night.
Yeah, right.
It's a digital golf cart
Yep.
that spins around in fucking circles.
And we only made 50 of them, and you can download on your computer and watch it. And then you can convince yourself it's worth something. And then when you convince yourself and convince other people it's worth something, you can sell it in a non-fungible token. And you can take that money straight to nowhere because crypto doesn't cash in.
Oh, I'm a whoo.
How was your Thanksgiving?
My Thanksgiving was epic. Thanksgiving's my favorite.
It's your 1 and 2 according to that top 5 list we did.
It's
Anyway.
yeah. What was
Siri.
Siri.
Yeah. Let's welcome Siri to the show.
Hey, Siri. You should get the Australian accent. I like it a lot better.
It's not my fault.
Thanksgiving's great because it's just about the people and the food and the day and the grind and the laying out and the pie and all that shit. And that, as much as I like giving gifts, and I've never been a great receiver of that, it's always awkward, but taking that out of the equation, it's just like a weight off your shoulders, and it's about the fellowship. It's about the family and the people, and who doesn't like just a full spread?
Well, what
I mean?
Thanksgiving is to me is it's Christmas without the pressure to participate in the commercialization.
Right.
You don't have to go out and fight a bunch of crowds at the mall and spend a bunch of money that you don't have just so it's not awkward when you get to whatever party you're going to. Thanksgiving is just come as you are, sit down, break some bread, and let's have a good old time eating dinner together. And it's great. And you bring them a lot of leftovers. You brought some leftovers in today. You made probably the greatest leftover Thanksgiving sandwich I've ever had. And then you brought in your famous Spam stuffing. Now, if you want to see what's in the Spam stuffing, you can go to @TipsFromTheTips and watch a very funny reel where Ryan impersonates a Hawaiian man. And he hasn't been canceled yet. He's still here, so good for you. And I guess you can do that by proxy.
Yeah.
But anyway, it was a great piece of stuffing that you brought in. And congratulations for being a wonderful Thanksgiving cook. I made green bean casserole. And
Yeah.
what was your take on that? You don't really make it, you just put it together?
Yeah, you're like canned green beans, drain, open a can of mushroom soup,
Yep.
pour it in, buy pre-made French's
Fried onions.
fried onions, sprinkle it on top, slide it in the oven. Ding!
Here you go, guys. Yeah.
But does taste delicious.
It's so good.
And
It does
it is
taste
so
delicious.
good. Yeah.
Such a simple pleasure. You know, I do love green bean casserole not only because it's dank, but during the day, there's certain dishes that are, you know, everyone has their one that they're very good at.
Yeah.
You know, so everyone's kind of got their like cue of where they sit into the whole spectrum of it, and some of them are really difficult and whatever. It's nice to have one that's really good, that's really easy. You know,
Yeah.
like, you know, it's pretty hard to fuck up mashed potatoes
Mm-hmm.
and green bean casserole, but they're so valuable to the overall experience.
Right.
So there's a place for it.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you got the easy one.
What did you make, Katie Kai, as we put the camera on Katie Kai? Because that's what we set her up for.
Miller Lights.
You made Miller Lights. Beautiful. We love that. That's excellent. You have a hot take on pecan pie. I'll give mine first. I call it tree bark pie. It's cockroach pie. It's the most unappetizing looking pie, tasting pie. That pie can go to hell, and I'll send it there personally. And apple pie looks down on every pie, and it doesn't even blink because apple pie is the god of pies.
Apple pie is the most overrated pie in history. For one, when you cook apples, you can't cut them, you can't chew them. They slide around all over the place.
Crano
It's
hates
just,
this
it's
take,
just, it's just whatever. Pecan pie, it's the umami of pies. It has every genre figured out. It's decadent, it's sweet, it's smoky, it's nutty, it's
Decadent.
crunchy, it's crunchy,
Decadent.
it's crunchy, it's smooth, it's all of the above.
Right.
My take on pecan pie is that the morning after, there is not a singular pie that goes better with a black cup of coffee than pecan pie.
No, I really appreciated that this morning you texted me at 5:30 a.m. that you were eating pie for breakfast. That was great. And at that point, I didn't care what pie you were having.
Yeah.
I just love that you're sitting down at your table eating pie for breakfast. Ladies and gentlemen, we are just a couple of minutes away from the third trivia question.
Do I get to read one?
Yeah, you're going to read this one, and after you read it and we give it away, we're going to bring on our next guest who has been waiting patiently. While we do have just a couple of moments, I did want to ask you about...
Me.
You know what? Lars Lewis has just walked in. Lars, how the hell?
Hey! He's got
Lars.
his name tag on. You just
Wow.
love to see it.
Lars, thanks for being here, and we'll talk to you in a second.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Make yourself comfortable, Lars.
Yeah, Lars, grab the chair that doesn't exist, and
Yeah.
yep. No, Crano, Lars, there's an orange one out there.
Thank you. Thank
All right. Well, we have another. Everyone has showed up tonight. So before we read this question, your quick take on how the Nation 8th Annual Catalina Derby went.
Whew.
And notice I said quick take because we have a trivia question in 60 seconds.
Okay. Glad it's over.
Yeah.
Catalina has become the Las Vegas of golf tournaments. It's exciting going. It's exciting being there, and it's equally as exciting to get the hell out.
That's right. And
You know
when
what I
you're
mean?
leaving, you're swearing it off.
Yeah,
you're saying you're never coming back.
You're over the moon to get on that boat
Yeah.
and get the hell out. We had a great tournament. You know, it's a destination spot. It's hard to get to. It's hard to get guys to commit to. You feel like the guys who make it are there for the right reasons, and you kind of let your hair down. You go for it. It's a shit show format. So it's a 2-man alternate shot horse race. There's cuts. There's beers everywhere. There's dive bars all over the place. It's just a bloodbath. That's the best way I can always describe it. And every year we get off that boat and we go, well, last one, boys. We're not coming back.
No, we're too old for this. And we'll talk more about it in a second. I want you to read this question, and then I want to bring on our next guest. I am going to tell you what I have to tell you. Please don't read the answer, okay?
I was gonna say, did you have to tell me that?
Ladies and gentlemen,
What if I call an audible here? Adam loves when Engel calls an audible. What if I say the answer first, and then the guys have to guess the question?
please.
Read the question.
That doesn't. This ain't Jeopardy. Listen, So if you're at home and you're on the YouTube chat and I see 110 of you, please get your fingers ready for trivia question number 3.
You see, Crano, the CEO in me sees these place cards, and I see this like 45-cent sticker on the back of it, and I'm just watching money just fly out of the building.
The good news is you won't be CEO for very long. Because we're getting that guy.
I'm gonna get demoted to founder real quick.
I'm the captain now.
Yeah.
Founder, let's be honest.
Just read the
Call me
question.
the flounder. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Read the
Okay.
All right, trivia question number 3. First one to answer correctly in the YouTube chat wins the
Trivia
third
question number 3. What are they gonna win? Come on down. Question Q semicolon.
I hate this guy.
Just freaking read it. Heaven's sakes.
Arnold Palmer, the king, won his last PGA Tour event in 1973. He did it at the Bob Hope Desert Classic. Who was the president of the United States of Arnie's last victory?
At the time of Arnie's last victory, who was the president of the United States? First one to answer is the winner
I'll
of.
give you guys a hint. He was the
How about
first.
you don't? Just.
He was the first member of Estrella Country Club, in which my grandfather was the owner at the time.
Austin Martin. Austin Martin, you are the winner. Congratulations.
I'm not a crook.
It was Richard Nixon. Way to go, Austin Martin. Thank you, kid. Whoa.
Oh, hey, return the favor, huh?
Well, I was not lobbing him that fast.
Can I crumble this up? You think I could take this sticker off? Is the stickum still good?
Don't. Please don't. These are mementos. This will go over here because we don't need it anymore. Austin, here's what you've won. Austin Martin, which sounds a lot like Aston Martin. You have won a black caddy cap worn by Joe Eder on the PGA Tour. You have won a head cover, a sample from Gaucho Golf. Make sure to check out Gaucho Golf.
It's version number 2 of the Inside Out Sherpa.
Yep. You can see how well he was doing trying to get down what we wanted.
Yeah.
We needed multiple samples. And bag tag and a keychain. Great job. We will send those to you once we get your information.
Alongside of a Venmo request for $7.95 for shipping and handling.
Shipping isn't cheap anymore at all. Congratulations to our third.
Have you noticed it
winner.
lately when you fulfill an order and you go, holy shit, $13 to Colorado? What the fuck happened?
Yeah. What
You know?
what did happen? Well, we can hypothesize, but we won't. This is not the show.
This is not that show.
Yeah.
Although, nice presidential question you had there, Adam.
Yeah. Well, all right. So you're trying to tie things.
You know what? That was a great curveball for me because you asked me before the show, do you have anything to add to this? I need some help with trivia. And I was like, Arnold Palmer's last PG Tour win.
Yep.
But you spun it in the presidential thing. That was a nice touch.
Yeah.
A lot of people are
A
talking.
lot of people are saying that Ryan Engel shoots from the hip, Hawk guides it to the target. That's why they work so well together. It's a great partnership. All right, so we do want to bring on our next guest. He's been on the show before. We have not been able to say his last name on the show.
He's wanted in 9 states.
He is. John Walsh is currently filming a special on Fox all about him. America's Most Wanted. Chris from Custom Clubs, come on down right now, sir. Thank you very much, and a round of applause from the audience. Chris, I'd get up, but then again, I wouldn't.
Always a pleasure.
Yep, thanks for being here.
Always.
You're wearing the lovely Capistrano Classic hat.
Yes, sir.
I think Ryan is fishing you out a LaCroix.
Oh, what a nice guy.
So thanks for being here. Custom Clubs, this is your restoration and hardware company.
Yeah.
We posted the divot tool that you are giving away tonight.
Yeah.
And the first response we got was from
There you go, brother.
Thank you, sir. Much
You're
appreciated.
very welcome. The first response we got was from Eric Crane, and he said to us, I got to have one of those. And so you gave Eric Crane your personal divot repair tool.
Yes,
Mark.
sir.
Are we allowed to take
Yeah.
shishi breaks in this live show?
Absolutely, please do.
I don't need one now.
I'll hold it down.
I just want to know.
So, what was it like parting with? Well, first you get a compliment, and then you got to part with something that you made
Oh,
for
man.
yourself.
Tools come and go, but showing positive gestures in life return more than that tool could have ever done.
Amen.
That has a lot of birdies and good juju on it already. So that's going to serve him very well in his pocket for the rest of his life. You know, he'll never need another divot tool, another shiv as long as he lives.
Couldn't have gone to a better guy.
Yeah, it's very true. And there's nothing I like more than looking off camera and seeing Eric Crane and Lars Lewis chopping it up. I got to imagine if Eric just met Lars Lewis for the first time, he's quite enthralled the way we all are when we meet Lars Lewis for the first
Lars
time.
Lewis,
One of a kind.
one of the best voices in all of broadcasting.
Yeah.
A lot of people are saying.
Now, you do a great Lars Lewis impression.
I also do a great, what's the fucking guy's name?
Bobby Burger.
Yeah,
Yeah, so you do a great Bobby Burger.
yeah,
And they're kind of the same because they're both from the Northeast.
yeah.
Can we make you a...
It'll come out in a little bit.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, guess you guys will have to wait.
I've learned now to pull back. I don't do things on the spot anymore.
I'm pretty terrible.
You know, when we were at Catalina, Clint Johnson.
I've learned how to pull back while I interrupt.
Yeah,
Go
yeah,
on.
yeah.
No, by all means.
We didn't need that, Adam. That was a little aggressive. But we're out in we're at a fine establishment, the Marlin Club. It's a great local pub.
They play a lot of classic music there by Limp Bizkit.
Yeah. And Clint Johnson, who has he's a great kind of, I guess you'd call him a photographer of such, but he's got a big following and whatnot. He's a Laguna Beach guy now, but he's originally from East Coast, and he was like, dude, I just gotta say, I loved that on the spot during the tournament, one of the guys came up to you with his fucking phone out and was like, hey dude, give me a tips from the tips on the spot, and you just told him no. It's like that was the best thing ever. I was like, yeah man, I'm fucking over it.
Right. I'm over not having a cigar. Are there any cigars around floating
Wow,
around?
you just kind of
You know what? I was just about to use that interlude that he said, where he brought a lot of ammunition because I did not.
oh,
And
I could find you one.
Would you mind?
I'd love to.
Well, your lovely wife has...
Honey, why don't you dig into that oldie, what are they called? Humidors.
Hey,
and,
hey. I really do want to do this. I do want to take another shot of that cask stuff.
I can't even talk.
I know. That's why it would be so great. Can we do one more?
and then
Yeah.
And
You want
Crano
one more
wants
too?
one.
Crano wants one? Okay. All right, guys.
Let me get a
Hey,
cup
you
out.
know what? Hey, I do want the
Dick
audience...
Smith is having one.
Oh, whoa. Okay, I would love the audience at home. Please, we are a community. We love you. We're nothing without you. If you guys would please go refresh your drink at this time, we would love to have a drink with you.
As the great Dean Martin would say, it's time to drink up and be somebody.
That is correct. So,
I am going to sit here and be a lame ass with
Yeah.
my fancy French water.
You know what I love about this? It's
what
in
what
a-
do you think Lars Lewis is telling Eric Crane right now? I want to know so bad.
He's probably saying, yeah, I don't like Ingle that
Adam
much
feels
either.
left out.
I just want to know. Okay, so you're pouring up what is 3-year-old cask. It
Let me
is
give Crane a little squeeze.
60%. Crano, can you come take this with us on the air, please? In fact, Ingle, just scoot in closer.
yeah.
I will scooch down.
Dick,
Oh, okay.
yeah, you gotta have one.
Where's mine?
So I can
It's
just
coming.
walk into the...
Thank you very much. Crano, good to see you again. This is Cheers to the 3-year-old cask, and this show is brought to you by Ammunition. Ammunition, wines and
Whiskey and wine, Dick Smith. We'll see you in a little bit.
All right.
Woo!
Oh,
Well, I don't call it Black Friday for no reason.
We got Mary and Steve watching
want some
in
of my LaCroix?
Australia.
shout out to Mary and Steve. Can we
You know,
take a shot of Katie Kai?
You get the flavor up front, and then
it's dead.
the rush of fire down.
Let's all let Katie Kai have the camera for a second, and you can shout out Mary and Steve.
Oh, shout out to Mary and Steve live in
Yeah.
Australia.
Wow. The Price is Right models are losing their jobs as we speak.
Yeah.
She's killing it. Yeah.
I know.
Love
You know, there's enough room on this couch for all of us.
Lars, go sit in Ryan's lap.
That's not a Santa Claus I recognize.
What were you talking to Lars about, Eric?
Well, he was giving some mean Dean Martin quotes.
Oh
yes.
yeah, Lars knows his
He
shit.
dropped Dean Martin's name and he was whispering
Lars,
yeah.
would you trade seats with me, please? Would you share some of those?
Lars, come on down.
Oh.
It's time, Lars. Come on in.
We need one more seat here for sure.
Yeah.
All right. If you don't know, this is Lars Lewis. He's wearing his name tag. He works at a course affectionately known as the Crick. Brea Creek?
Yep,
Brea Creek. I call it the Crick. 9 holes of championship golf, cut in between the towns of Fullerton and Brea. The classiest clientele you'll ever find, and the assistant pro is here to talk to
How's
us.
the breakfast burrito?
I've never had it.
I think they've got the food there that's kind of like, it's got the stuff sprayed on it in the display counter so you can see what you're about to get.
Well,
MSG?
Well, not entirely. I think that the food that we get is mainly like the sandwiches that we receive. So they're made at our sister golf course at Birch Hills that all three of us played about a couple months ago.
Yeah, Birch
Yeah.
Hills, where Engel hit one so far out of bounds and then started stomping his feet going, "This is the only golf course in America where you hit one and play and you can't find it. Fuck this place." It's like, dude, your shit is so far gone, man.
Pretty sure I shot a 59 that day. but-
Well, it's a par 57. So
There you go.
So I'd like that 2 back, you know? I hit a beautiful baby draw up the left side. Ball was gone.
yeah. And by beautiful baby draw, you do mean it was bouncing off the loading dock at Albertsons between the.
Hey,
shipping
Adam, what'd you
containers.
shoot that day?
I don't know. Because I don't care.
You know what I remember from that day? I don't remember that because the greats deflect, Adam. I remember there was a 75-yard par 3. 75 yards.
Oh, I know where you're going.
I hit a decent shot in there. You know, I kept it under the hole because it's kind of back to front, old school style. And Mr. Lewis to my left, viewers at home to your right.
That ammunition.
Does that work? Hey, smarter than I look. A lot of people are talking.
Oh, people are saying.
He steps up to it, and you know I'm doing my normal thing, just can't stop moving or talking, so I'm just going to the guy next to me. I don't even know what I'm saying, but this guy's teeing off, and what'd you have? Lob wedge, 58.
Yeah,
You play a
58.
58. This guy plays a 25-yard draw, 58-degree, 75-yard shot. I looked at him and I said, "That was the most amazing golf shot I've ever seen in my life."
I believe you called him a painter.
I said he's a painter.
Yeah.
He Bob Rossed it.
Yeah.
He saw his shot. He came in low. He pulled it over. It was just like you just can't. You can't teach that. And this is a gentleman to my right. Viewers at home, to your left. I just looked at the switchboard. I wasn't even looking at the camera. This stuff's great. This is, you know what, guys? That's enough about me. Take it away, Adam.
I cannot
isn't it?
wait until your third shot of the cask ride, dude. Oh my God. This is, I've been hanging out with Ryan for a long
Hey,
time.
truth be told, interrupting you again, I haven't been drinking that much lately, right, honey?
What?
Damn. Boy.
I mean, the hard stuff. Like late at night, I was like, I'll come have a beer with you. You know, it's like beers? What?
Yeah. No, what I love is that I've been around you probably
wait.
every day for the last 3 years.
You never can.
Can never tell when you're drunk or not, or when you're starting to feel it. Tonight is a dead giveaway. Dead giveaway.
Well, but truth be told, that Dean Martin, as we were talking about back there, one of his famous quotes was, "You know, I feel sorry for you people who don't drink, because when you wake up in the morning, that's as good as you're gonna feel all day."
Thank you, Lars.
Nothing like a bloody on one.
Man.
Am I right? You know,
Yeah.
it's just
I don't get that, man. Spicy SpaghettiOs doesn't make sense to me.
Spicy SpaghettiOs.
That's what Bloody Marys remind me of.
I just do it because that's the morning drink. If there was another morning drink, I would order that.
I'm sure.
You know what I mean? Like it's just
Tequila
like
Sunrise.
tequila sunrise is good. Now you know I just go straight
Screwdriver, isn't that just
Jameson
vodka and
ginger
orange
ale.
juice? Yeah.
Jameson ginger ale. It's like it's a soda. Who cares?
You also could just skip drinking at breakfast too. There's that option.
If I didn't drink while golfing, I would be horrible to play golf
You
with.
would have to smoke my shitty weed.
I would have to do something.
You would have to
Yeah.
smoke my shitty
Golf
weed.
is a maddening game.
Pause.
And
I'm going to need Chris from Custom Clubs to project. I need you to take it up 10 notches.
If Ryan Angle did not drink, he would have to dive into my $60 an ounce ground up shit fucking weed. He would have to. That's the only way that he would be a livable person. to play golf with.
Honestly,
If he wasn't drinking, you would have to get
Golf-
him as high as you possibly
golf
could on dirt weed.
for me is nothing short
It's my
of a
inebriation space.
full-on vacation.
Yeah.
It's like on the way to and from every aspect of it, whether it's rubbing elbows before, hitting some practice putts. I don't ever hit the range, but you know, whatever it is, it's like I need to have this experience. I'm on vacation. It's like when you pull up to the resort with your loved one, it's like, what do you do? It's like, oh, the room's not ready? Straight to the bar. You know what I mean? Like, I need to indulge.
We've
Like,
literally never done that.
what?
That's never.
There's
happened to
nothing
us.
better than a wife cutting her husband down in the middle of a story. that
Well,
is
it's
complete-
normally because she's checking in. I'll be like, hey, I got bubble guts. I'll be right back. I got to go to the bathroom. And then I'm just like, making another one.
All right, let's take a quick pause.
Some mental image editing.
Just a quick little break here. It is
Thanks,
time
Mike.
for the fourth trivia question. Every 15 minutes, Nation Golf is giving away prizes, courtesy of Ammunition, Wines, and Whiskey.
What do you say? We're giving away the farm?
I'd never said that. You said that
Okay.
earlier.
Oh, that's selling the farm.
Selling the farm.
Yeah.
Take it away, Adam.
Thank you very much.
Sorry.
Our trivia tonight and our giveaways are brought to you by Ammunition, Wines, and Whiskey. Ammunition, a taste of freedom. Thank you, Lars, for holding that up, even though you don't drink it. That was very authentic. We
Yeah.
appreciate it. We are going to have the fourth trivia question read by Chris from Custom Clubs. Here's the deal, guys.
Hey,
First
don't
one
read
with-
the answer.
Right.
First one with the correct answer is going to win. We'll see the prize in a sec from the lovely Katie
Thanks for
Kai.
coming, dude.
Dude, it was awesome.
You guys want to just keep talking over there while we're doing a show?
You can keep
or-
going. Don't listen
All
to
right,
us.
very good. So Chris is going to read it. Get ready, guys. Here we go. Trivia question number 4.
Trivia number 4. This past summer at the 150th British Open, Tiger Woods was paired with Matthew Fitzpatrick and what other player on Thursday and Friday?
Ooh, great question.
Who did Tiger Woods play with besides Matthew Fitzpatrick on Thursday and Friday at the 150th British Open? First answer is going to win a prize presented
Who else
by
thought that
Ammunition.
Fitzpatrick was going to win that week, too, by the way?
He had a really good
One
one.
of our viewers, Aaron Hawk, wants us to raffle Lars's hat.
It's fine.
Katie Kai. Louis Placentia won
What does
this
it say on
prize.
it?
Oh, the king!
Had him on, Jack. You're just going to give that
boy.
away like that?
The king!
The king, Louis Placentia, got it right. Max Homa was paired with Matthew Fitzpatrick and Tiger Woods on Thursday and Friday at the 150th British Open. Louis, you have won the prize, and we're about to show you what it is. Katie Kai, excuse me, is my goodness, is writing down your information. Louis, oh wow, what a toss!
Hey, Lars, not that this has anything to do with you, but Adam, what's the weight limit on this couch right here?
We're gonna find out. We're
I'm
nearing it
taking
right
up
now.
255 of it right now.
Now the story behind this couch is: didn't you order this from China, and it was supposed to be for your bedroom, but it was the wrong one, so we got this free couch?
No.
No, that was the one that was in the front.
All right, very good. Ladies and
We
gentlemen,
got rid of that one.
Louis, yeah, Louis.
This is from Italy, I think.
Louis has won a Joe Eder Toque,
Oh,
aka the Jetter Tour Toque, as seen on the PGA Tour. Have you noticed every headwear we hold up, Joe Eder wears it on tour. A cover and hide. Go ahead and smell this. Tell the people what it smells like.
That smells like really, really well-made head cover.
Really well-made head cover. You got some tees and a bag tag.
Smells
as
like
well.
a dead rattlesnake and a wagon's rot. Or wait, rattlesnake's ass.
Small
Di-
interlude.
no,
the guy
dying
that won this,
rattlesnake.
Louis,
That was all
Yeah.
wrong.
Yeah, it
This
was all
guy-
wrong.
There's some
drives
Everything's
375
Oh,
yard greens.
yeah, he's amazing.
He is
Who
out.
won it?
Louis the King.
The king.
No shit.
Yeah.
Louis the King. I
That
will
guy
hand
hits
this
a
to you.
fucking ball, doesn't he?
Wow. No one drives it like Louis.
That
No
guy
one.
fucking
guy.
smashes.
The thing is, he comes in so vertical, like way up on the top. It's almost like
I got a story for you guys.
Sorry, Lars. You're gonna have to wait till
you
the next
serious?
show.
Lars,
to
were you
finish
talking?
that.
No. This is because Louis is Louis is a long ball hitter. He's
Nick,
a
if you want to
baseball
save
guy.
some energy, just turn off mics 1 and 3 and let Ryan go
Yeah,
on
yeah.
2.
He's a long ball hitter. He's a baseball guy, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Played at El Rancho.
Yeah, he's a baseball guy.
Pico Rivera, yeah.
So our dear friend, who I hope is watching tonight, who's the captain of our Wednesday group, he's the glue to the fellowship that many of us experience on a weekly basis at San Clemente Municipal. Matt Gillis was on his baseball tenure. I think he was playing some AAA ball I could be butchering the story somewhat. In whatever case,
You guys even know what he's talking about? Right?
he was down in Florida. He was down in Florida for baseball, and the manager of the team or whatnot was just like, "Hey, I got a tee time at Bay Hill.
Bay Hill.
I want you to come play Bay Hill with me on your off day."
Right.
And he's like, "I play a little golf. I'll go play Bay Hill." So he's out there on the driving range. He was a catcher, a good hitter. He once took Greg Maddox's yard in college. I've heard the story 700 times. and he's out there on the driving range, banging balls with his 10-finger grip, hitting it like an animal. Wasn't quite the player he is now, back then. And Mr. Arnold Palmer himself comes up to him and stands behind him as he's hitting balls. And now Gillis is fucking nervous. He's just like, oh God. So he's just cranking balls off of Bay Hill's grass driving range. And Arnold Palmer looks at him and goes, "You must be a baseball player." So anyways, when I see Louis hitting that long ball,
man.
long story longer, I think, you must be a baseball player. You know? So that was my cool
Tony
story.
McCarty on the chat says, Ingle is the only guy who can talk for 5 minutes and you still feel like someone should wake him up. People call him Tony McCarty.
God damn.
I call him Anthony. He's a friend. Anthony, Merry Christmas to you. God love you, brother. And that was a great
Merry Christmas, huh?
Well, it is officially the Christmas season. In my book, the Christmas season starts the day
Was
after
Santa an Italian?
I don't know where this is going, but I'm just going to
thought
snuff
he
it out
was
right now.
German.
No, I'm just going to snuff
Was he
it out.
German?
I thought he was German.
You know what, guys? We'll settle this debate.
Is that
off
part
here.
of the fucking question?
Made me
you
take
wrote
my
out?
hat off again. You know?
We will settle this.
So, you know, like some things have to be thought about without a hat on.
Hey, being a bigger man,
Yeah.
as yourself, how does that hat fit you?
You know what, dude?
Did we hit it?
I have 3 full
Did we hit
notches.
it?
And you know what? Quite honestly, I could go to a size another notch,
But you don't want to go there.
I don't want to go there because it pushes on my ears.
I gotcha.
And I have big
Yeah.
fucking ears.
You know what? And I'm proud
And
to
shout
be
out
an
to
American.
Birdwell Britches because they carry big men sizes. So
Yep.
if you guys are in the market for a new pair of shorts, a sweater, a shirt, any handmade quality product here in California, Birdwell Britches.
Lars,
That's amazing.
no offense, but if you're not at least 200 pounds, are you really a man?
Here's what I want to do, real quick. Our next,
He really
yeah.
is.
You got shots. You got shots.
Here's what
Man,
I'd like
this
to
is
do.
the famous thing. He always said, "Fucking Smalls." I'm the only guy that buys Smalls in this company.
We love him for that because I
Our
was like,
next-
how are we going to get rid of 10 fucking smalls?
Here's
And
what
it's
we're
like,
doing
well,
here,
we got
folks.
one of them right here.
Our next trivia giveaway is in 7 minutes at 7:15. We will have trivia giveaway number 5 and then number 6. 2 more giveaways. And then we will go into the raffle where you guys will
yeah.
win the best prizes ever.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
coming up after these next 2 giveaways. So stay tuned. Next giveaway in 7 minutes. What I want to have happen right now, I'm going to take a little bit of a break. Lars, I want you to come host. And Crano, I'd love for you to sit next to Ingle.
Can I? Oh,
I know. He
What
asked
was
me
your
to sit
question?
in that
I
chair.
was going to say, can I have a break?
Can I have a break? No, you can have a break when I get back. Crano, you're back on the couch. Lars, you're in the captain's chair.
Ah, wonderful.
Oh my goodness.
Can I have a break? Guys, since I'm leaving, just remember, we're live. There's multiple companies represented right now.
Adam, go take a Prozac and
Just-
get the fuck out of here,
Crano,
dude.
don't let him say anything bad.
Adam, it's okay. It's okay.
Lars, command the ship.
Wonderful. Okay, I do have a question for all three of you. A little bit of a round table here. Okay, since it's around the holiday season, I want to know. We'll go one at a time here. Give me 3 words that describe Black Friday to you.
For me, it would be like, can they be like pronouns?
Just 3 words.
So
You only got 3
Walmart,
words.
Target, and Best Buy to me.
I would say, what a joke.
There you go.
That sums it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go the opposite way and say, let the gratitude keep flowing.
Oh,
I think
man,
that's more
way to
than
make
3
me
words.
feel
Yeah.
awful.
And that is why you run a very successful company.
Remember when Black Friday used to be like, hey, finish your fucking turkey and go bust a tent out at Best Buy and
no.
wait. Now it's like, November 1st, here it is, boys.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But that's just the world we live in now. And
I
I'm just
hope
living
in 10 years I look half as distinguished as you do. Just
Well, I was taught from an early age
yeah,
that
I was actually talking to Eric.
you know, I just want to go. I just want to go out on a limb and say here that I didn't know that this show was going in this direction. But I can play the heel. You know what I mean? Like I can be the heel. If you guys want me to be the heel, I was. I've been. Truth be told, I've been on a personal journey as of late, and this is all part of part of the test, and I welcome it with open arms. I'm letting go. Adam and Katie Kai, they put this whole show together. I finally learned how to take a step back and let people who know what they're doing.
Welcome to leadership.
Yeah. It's hard to do.
Empower
It's
others.
hard to do. It's
not
hard
about
to
you
do.
anymore.
I know it's not.
Well,
It's
you were,
not.
I remember we had this question when we did our show on episode 25 of the Fellowship, shameless plug. Anyway, so I remember I asked that question, like, if you had to talk to your 18-year-old self,
Oh man.
like currently your current age, and you talk to your 18-year-old self, what would you learn? That was almost the same thing. You're finally like understanding that it's okay to let other people handle things and to feel like you don't know it all, because that occurs wisdom. It's like, okay, I don't know everything, but if I learned something, I've learned more than I did today.
How old are you?
31.
That's incredibly wise.
Isn't it?
That's
This guy's
incredibly
incredible.
wise.
It's incredible.
That's incredibly
I
wise.
want to give a shout out to my wife. She's my biggest
Critic and supporter.
coach.
Coach, life coach.
She's my greatest coach. And even today, we're redoing the front yard of our house, getting it prepped so Palmer has a nice, wonderful private play area and like a better feng shui functionality for our own lives. And her dad is just a jack of all trades. More than a jack of all trades, he's a master of all trades. And so he's taking the lead on, we're doing lots of concrete work. And I love hands-on stuff. So I'm, and even today, I was really focusing in the moment on like the choice of words that I was using and being like, hey, here's this idea. And then I'm thinking about what my wife said, like, you idiot, you always say that fucking, like, the way you say things is like controlling. I need to work on. So even the way I was saying it, I was just like, hey, what about this? I'd love to get your thoughts. Like, what do you think? And I was like kind of doing that, and just like that's a snowball for a much bigger conversation. Like you were saying, true leadership and the empowerment you get from that by actually letting go is greater than trying to control and take charge. You get what I'm saying?
It's a metaphor
Learn.
for all things in life.
Right.
It's parenting. It's
Right.
playing golf. Like
Right.
when you get out of your head and all that kind of stuff.
It's a snowball for a different level.
Sure.
And I'm at the very early stages of it. But yeah, it's been a wonderful experiment to say the least.
Yeah.
And I have a lot to learn, but it's exciting because when you're your younger self, to go to your point, you think you got it all figured out, and you push aside that extra stuff when really that's where all the stuff's at, and pulling that back in and letting go a little bit is
If
great.
I could get back the amount of years that I spent pretending like I knew what I was doing
Exactly.
and just really listened and connected, I would do it tomorrow.
Dude, listening is...
I would do it in a heartbeat.
I suck at listening.
I steamrolled over more talent in my career than I've nurtured.
I bet.
And now I'm hoping to sort of flip the switch and nurture more than I steamroll and just sort of take it back.
It's never too late to get it right.
I'm trying to facilitate the growth and empowerment and talent of others. And I think about all the people that I've worked with. I mean, incredible people. Kyle Cadam, Ian Falk.
I know a handful, and I'm sure it's a longer list than that.
It's a huge, long list of people that are so good at what they do. And
But how inspiring is it to know that now in your seat and know that you can still get better? So that's what I'm stoked
Yeah.
on, because before, like I was saying, you think that like, no, I'm going to do it and watch this. but it's like you get so much more by not doing that.
Oh, yeah.
And then it's like it's infectious. You're like, oh, I can't wait to get better at this because that's where the true growth comes. And life's a trip, man.
It is.
It's a trip.
Have you ever had any experiences similar to that, like throughout your journey, not only with your company, but maybe also in life outside of that as well?
Honestly, I couldn't tell my head from my ass until I had kids, and that was that was kind of a really
Big change.
It was a defining, like a real point of introspection for me. 9 months, leading up to having that kid, it was the same me. But I think I need to do a trivia card.
Actually, if I may, Adam, may I do the next one? Oh, wonderful.
Way to kill a moment, Adam.
No, that's okay. We have a cue. We have a time
Starting
card.
to cry, so I'm like,
We'll get back to that,
We'll,
Chris.
we'll come back to it.
Yeah,
We were onto something there, and
but it is something inspiring to, considering I'm a little bit younger than all of you guys.
I'm 29.
Well, I'll be damned.
Yeah.
can you do your Lars Lewis impression right now? You just heard him so well.
No.
Yeah, that is me on a date. So anyway, let's go on to the trivia question, if I may. Okay, so everybody get out your keypad, your laptop, and here is number 5.
Your
First one to
keypad.
type-
Yeah.
There's the guy who teaches.
If you don't have a lighter,
You know?
use your cell phone flashlight.
or Carl toll-free hotline. Anyway, trivia question number 5. Here we go. In the fall of 2021, what golf magazine was Nation Golf featured in? Let's see.
There's going to be a slight buffer there, Mr. Lewis. We want to thank you for taking the captain's chair, as they
does
say.
a fine
in the
job,
business.
doesn't he?
You know what? He was built for this kind
He
of
was,
stuff.
man.
He's a young Howard Cosell.
Once again, in the fall of 2021, what golf magazine was Nation Golf featured in?
Lars, I'd like to give some props to your Slazenger.
Hoser
V-neck.
won. Hoser.
Hoser won
Aaron Houck got it
one of our.
first, but he's already won, so Hoser has won.
Oh, Aaron
so?
Houck with the diss.
Boy, Tropicana's cleaning up tonight.
Hoser,
Yeah.
solitaire. Lars,
Yeah.
the manager is coming to relieve you. Great to have you, and you'll be back. You'll be back for the raffle.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Here's
Yeah.
your ball, coach.
Thank you very much.
Right, yeah, it's kind of dark in the comments.
You
Yeah.
can curse me out. All right. So, Hoser, you have answered the trivia question correctly. Nation Golf. Wow, Lars kept it real warm. Nation Golf was featured in 4 magazine in the fall of 2021.
He just threw up.
Did he throw up?
He just threw up his
Off of
LaCroix.
LaCroix?
Yeah.
All right. So,
Too many bubbles.
Hoser, even though you answered after Aaron Houck, Aaron already won, so you have won a Golden Hour hard collar polo.
What a great shirt.
Thank you.
What a
Just tell us your size. If it's medium, you're screwed. If it's anything else, you'll be just fine.
Hoser's a good, solid Nation Small, so we love Hoser.
Hoser, we'll be sending you a small Golden Hour. And by the way, this shirt is on sale right now
Hey, big shout out!
on our website for $25.
Big shout out to Hoser. He's been a brother, a huge supporter. We love you. You're part of the Ventura Oxnard Nation chapter, and it's guys like you that make all this worth it. And can't wait to get you out at Indian Wells sometime soon. Which, by the way,
Is what you
not
say to
forgot
everybody.
No,
that I owe this
I haven't
man.
either.
I owe this man right here a nice little boys trip to Indian Wells.
We need
How
to
about
do.
me and him go?
Well, you guys can do that too. She's a member also,
You can watch
know.
the baby.
Hey, you know what? The way this show is going, not surprised. Not surprised.
To catch everybody up, that is 5 trivia questions. We have one more left, and we're getting into the raffle where we are going to give away 7 amazing prizes, including a grand prize where you can win a 2-night stay in Indian Wells and a round of golf. with
Isn't
Ryan
it
and I.
interesting that this many people?
Guess we'll talk about the grand prize later. Go ahead, Ryan.
Isn't it interesting that this many people want to play golf with us?
Stop talking.
Well, maybe they want the metalwood bag that's coming out.
Honey, this is my job. My job is to, what is it?
Honey,
derail
this
the
is
show.
my
Derail
job.
the show.
I think they want the divot shiv. Might be the coolest thing I've gotten in the last.
You heard the background.
Well, thank
12
you,
months.
sir. I really appreciate that. I
No,
appreciate
this
that
is
very much.
this is like I appreciate handcrafted, artful things, and
It's beautiful.
it is unbelievable. Like the grass is going to be lucky to be
Oh
touched.
man, thank you. I appreciate it.
Well, too, if you get a clog from the grass in your 3-footer at home, you can use
You
that
can.
to
Well, and let's be clear.
clear the hole, you
Let's
know?
be clear. I'll be using this to fix ball marks because divots
Yeah.
aren't on the green.
Right.
Well said.
Stitch marks.
And if I get to actually fix a ball mark,
Yeah.
that'll be a win for me because
Yeah,
that'll
yeah.
mean I hit the green.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ammunition is proud to be the official whiskey of the Fellowship.
And boy, do we love it.
We join Nation Golf in celebration of hard work and the relentless pursuit of excellence.
Work.
Brothers in arms to ensure every drop represents
It is good.
a unique perspective on the very best that California has to offer. No matter what we shoot, we're always over
Shooting
par.
from the hip.
Because at Ammunition, quality never misses. And again, if you're just joining us, this live read was written for us by one of our good friends who actually got us the Arnold Palmer spiked gig. And I love the line, no matter what we shoot, we're always over par. Nothing more true than that, right?
Especially lately. Because every time I've been teeing it up, my index is going up about 0.8.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I'm on the way down. And
Oh,
I,
yeah,
and,
yeah.
and I,
Sandbagger. Yeah.
No, dude.
Right?
You wouldn't even believe what's
I
happening.
play
to me.
to a
He
to a
sucks right
very
now for
respectable handicap, and I've been playing golf for a very long time, like 25 years at this point. I started really young, and I never once considered the idea that golf may not be in my life. That was never something.
We played recently together.
Yeah,
And
I was
for the
very,
first time.
very unlucky that day for me.
Yeah, but that happens.
All
And
the time.
you saw the kind of the style in which I approach the game.
Well,
Can
we're
you
recovery
guess where
golfers.
my handicap is at this moment?
I would say you're probably maybe, like without practice, and like no warm up. We just went out and shot. You probably shoot a 76 to a 79, I would imagine.
I'm a 4.8 and climbing.
4.8. Well,
We're going to do great at the powwow. I can't
Yeah.
wait.
I'm
That's
getting into the
that's-
realm now where it's like, wait a second, now I can compete with the sandbaggers.
Welcome to the Pops world.
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm okay with that. I'm okay with it. It's just, it is what it is.
my game is very manageable. It's maintainable. I don't really drive home feeling bad about myself ever. And I think a lot of it comes from when I'm having a bad round, there's something that I can focus on during that round that makes me a better golfer. So, like if I'm hitting bad drives off the tee,
Me too.
I don't really care because I'm going to get to work on other aspects of my game, not hitting from the fairway, which is fine with me because how often are you always in the fairway?
Well, Adam's always been a big proponent of the fact that all of my tips videos seemingly are shot from the rough.
From the rough. What do we got, Katie?
Everyone wants to know your handicap.
My handicap?
Yeah.
I'm a 13.
That's impossible.
Well, how? Why?
I don't know.
Aaron,
Yeah.
Aaron says your handicap is mental.
Why, you think he's a 20?
So Craig,
No,
Craig Dunlap said that. So Craig from
No, Aaron.
oh
Whoever
wow,
that is.
Aaron, clean it up. That's my brother. Yeah.
Wait, what's his last name?
Hauk?
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah. Why does his brother have a stage name and the other brother doesn't? Well, one brother worked in radio and the
Yeah.
other did.
How was that phone call to your dad? Where, Dad, I got the job. I'm on Jim Rome, but unfortunately, I had to change your last name.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, brutal.
I'll tell you
Tears.
what. Yeah. I'll tell you what my dad said. And he said, "Son, I gave you a first name, not a last name."
Wow. What
His dad's an awesome guy.
He
What
is.
a
He's the
great
CFO of the company.
cutest.
He's a great guy. He goes,
But
"I
he
gave you
also
a-"
gave you the snaggletooth.
Yeah. He did. And my dad, as you know, I made it up to him tenfold. I named my son after him. And my dad has been crying for 3 years. So we're good.
Yeah.
We're
Fair
absolutely good.
Yeah.
And if I have another son, I will name him Eric Crane Hawk.
Well, it's funny you say that because in order to have another son, you're going to have sex one more time.
Sheesh.
Wow.
You know, there's an old,
Ammunition rye, everybody.
there's an old saying in life that the truth hurts.
I'm
And
like
it hurt.
Switzerland over here, man. I'm just so fucking impartial.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Ammunition rye.
I got him. Yes.
In 5 minutes, we will do our final trivia giveaway, and then we will start the raffle.
No one's watching this thing, you guys. Come on.
We are very. There are 102 people watching right now, and they
We
all
should
heard.
just show some of the
Probably like
prizes
69
now.
bots on there, dude.
We
Let's
should
be
show
honest.
some of the. Okay, all right. You know what? We're not going to give it away right now until after the trivia question, but we will show.
Look,
the
there's one right there.
We'll
I
show,
think Vanna should show
we'll,
it.
Yeah.
we'll show the metalwood bag. Hang on.
Hey,
we'll give it to you, then to her.
Nobody
Eagle.
get attached.
Go horizontal. We're on YouTube.
Nobody get
We're
attached
on
to
YouTube.
this thing.
Yeah.
Okay, now here's the cool thing. Cole Young of Metalwood Studio gave us this bag, and
I
he
think the screen print's scratching off.
No.
Right here.
and Cole Young included a very special prize inside of the front pouch. Ryan, can you show people what the prize is in the front pouch, please?
If it's a fucking Smirnoff Ice in there, dude. Oh, it's a Metalwood.
He put something else in there. It might be a caddy towel. Go ahead, Ryan, dig it out.
Fucker, dude.
Oh, and it's a Smirnoff Ice, baby!
I fucking knew it.
Yeah!
Fucking knew it.
And let's pull this back. Get down on one knee, please.
Oh, he's iced.
Oh, you fuckers, dude.
Wait, can you read the note on it?
Well played,
I
Cole.
left you a note.
Kook.
It says, suck it, kook, love Katie Kai. This is going
What a
on
great
the blazer right here, dude. Are these twist off?
Yes. And on the knee, please.
I've been holding my pee for about an hour.
Okay, well, you can always sub Lars in. That's what I did.
He's holding your back.
Yeah.
I got you.
You're going to be fine.
Oh,
Wow,
Have
dude. Are you shredded?
exercised
Let's
the
go.
demons.
You're on the clock, dude. Come on.
You
Attaboy.
bitch.
Look at how intense they are.
That's
I'm
great.
looking
See
at
it on
everything.
playback. All right, very good. Very good. Woo! So Cole Young is giving away a bag, and we just erroneously brought it up so Ingle could get iced. His wife had been planning that for weeks.
I'd like to tell a story right now.
Of course you will.
Don't let him talk anymore.
Go ahead.
Can I? Dude, man, I need to like match your guys' level of inebriation. Is that okay?
Yeah, who can forget all those Black Fridays we had in the Nation garage years back? Anyone remember out there in TV land?
yeah, you said it was a fucking horrible idea.
Yeah.
Well, the evolution of the show has been quite amazing. As Eric
Is that where you first saw Nation Golf? Was the Black Friday?
It might have been. I think I first got exposed to Nation Golf through Tips from the Tips when you did a tip about how you hit a knockdown wedge, and you said,
What a great
hit
tip.
it and then act like you're Suge Knight getting out on bail for murdering Tupac. And then you walked it out in a cashmere sweater, and I was like,
You know when
damn.
Tupac got off?
You thought you could really clean this guy?
He got
up,
off
huh?
on the,
Yeah.
the rape charge or whatever, and he was like going like this in the courtroom, like a G, and I was like, oh fuck, that was heavy. Anyways, that's enough about me.
what was your story, though?
That was it, Adam.
All right. Very good. I think you were going to talk about the evolution that at one point this was a show in your garage, just with you, your wife, and Steve Taylor.
Well,
Did you say garage just
yeah,
now?
yeah,
Yeah, I
he,
sure
he,
did.
he manipulates certain words. He thinks it's funny, but notice how no one laughs.
It's culturally sophisticated.
But yeah, it's,
Well,
it's
thank you, Craig.
interesting. So I want to give a shout out to a dear friend of ours and a big supporter of Nation, especially in the early years, and especially during the time when we were running it through the garage. He's over abroad in Australia. Big Steve Taylor.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
The coolest draw in golf.
Yeah, Steve Taylor, him and I, we had our moment in the sun where we were bosom buddies in the golf space, and it was a spectacular time. He helped me immensely take it from a hobby to a really shitty hobby to a really shitty small business to Adam coming in and cleaning up the mess. And those early years with him, I remember it well. We were sitting on my couch in my living room. This was before children and whatnot, and we used to call my house the clubhouse back then because it was a glorified man cave, you know, and Steve was a big part of it. And I was like, dude, you know, for me to get this last run of shirts, the year or two prior, I had to jump through some hoops and meet some MOQs that I couldn't fucking meet. And I just, you know, like a young, dumb entrepreneur, I was just swinging.
Just sent it.
I sent it hard. And so I'm sitting on some shit, and our stuff was good, and I didn't know any better, you know. I was winging everything, trying to make it. And those 3 shirts we had at that time were good shirts. I accomplished that, but I just had way more than my traction could sell. So my, you know, as you know, the flow was off. So we had a lot of stuff sitting in the garage, and I was like, dude, I mean, Katie, Kyle, there were moments reorganizing the garage where I would just like sit there and fucking cry because I was like, what did I do? You know what I mean? Like,
Which is funny because we have those moments now.
yeah.
What did
But back
we
then,
do?
it means a lot more because you're like, what the fuck am I doing, you know? So anyways,
Is that a moment?
I look at Steve. Yeah, pretty much. I look at Steve. He's across from me in the room, and I look at him, and I was just like, what if I just did a fucking $20, everything on the site, fucking Black Friday blowout? He's like, fucking do it, dude. And I just went on, did it, and next thing you know, we filmed the next 4 nights in the garage, and it was, quote unquote, from someone who messaged us, the most captivating live performance they've ever seen.
Right, which is funny because you can go in your garage and turn on a cell phone with Steve Taylor, and he can film himself taking a piss, which he did.
Yeah.
And it's more captivating than all the production Katie Kai and I put into this.
Yeah.
So it is time for the final trivia question of the evening. Trivia question number 6. Who has not read a trivia question yet? I know Crano and Engel
Katie Kai.
have.
I don't think Chris has.
I did.
Okay, Katie Kai. Do you have trivia question number 6 in front of you?
Yes.
Okay. We're going to take a
Don't
shot at
read the
Katie Kai.
answer.
Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for trivia question number 6. It's the last one of the evening, and she will read it now.
How many sexual partners has Adam Hawk had?
Let's actually pause and wait for the guesses. That was not the question, but I am curious to know what people think.
That's my wife.
I'm telling you, Crano, the
That
Ingalls,
was awesome.
she is just as ferocious as him.
amazing.
That
Yeah.
was awesome.
Just as?
Just
Yeah.
I
as?
think she might
She's
be the
way
fuel
worse
in
than
the
me.
canister.
She's way worse than me.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So
dude.
there's a tennis match going on every day, and I'm the ball.
Wow.
And it's just like, how bad can we pound
But
this guy
there's
into
so
the
much
ground?
Dude,
love,
those things
though.
are piling in.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Wow.
Sexual partners. I believe nowadays that's called the body count.
It is.
Wow.
All right, folks, you can stop typing in
can leave
zeros.
No, I'm just trying to come up with how many of my one hand do I put up.
There's a lot of answers coming in.
Yeah, I know, and they're all very unflattering.
Well, they're all like Ryan's index.
I can't breathe.
That was great. Well done. Well,
4.8, huh?
The real
So which
question
one didn't make it? Which one didn't round third base?
Well, is over 0.5 count as a completion?
Crano, you're dismissed. Katie Kai, you're fired.
Okay.
Wow, Lars Lewis, the MILF Slayer, is laying down
Lars
on the ground.
Lewis is on the ground.
I think he peed.
Yeah, this is the most captivating
All right.
live performance I've
So
ever
let's
seen.
get the real question, please.
Okay.
Oh,
What-
man.
Okay, this is for real. I'll be nice. What fine American city was Fred Couples born in?
What fine American city was Fred Couples born in? First one to answer.
Before we answer, as you're looking for that, I want to shout out to Shaddy.
Yeah.
Because
Oh.
I'm a terrible golfer. And when I first started playing golf, Shaddy looked at me like I was the pile of crap that I was as a golfer. And he goes, Crano, Freddie Couples. Freddie Couples. He's like, your problem is tempo. And you gotta channel Freddie Couples. It's Freddie on the backswing and Couples on the
Shaddy
downswing.
has great tempo, too.
I'm sorry, I have to say this. Jordan Dixon got the answer correct. If you can write down Jordan Dixon for trivia question number 6, Katie Kai. Jordan Dixon correct. Freddie Couples born in Seattle, Washington. Freddie Couples.
Thank you, Shaddy.
Yeah.
Thank you, Shaddy. Big shout out to Shaddy. He's been a part of Nation since day one. always been
Shadbolt.
always been a great dear friend of
He's an
mine,
awesome human being.
brother, and just love that guy to pieces. Should be here now,
Surrogate husband.
in all honesty.
The only reason he's not is because you didn't text him.
No, this is your guys' show. You didn't invite him, but you know, I mean,
That ammunition.
Can I show the viewers what Jordan Dixon just won? Jordan Dixon, you have won the 2 new T-shirts from Nation Golf. The Swingman Black, the Swingman White. Congratulations, you have won the
size medium, so your wife can wear a nightie, and that's about all she wrote.
Good job, Jordan. You won a bag tag, some other stuff. Appreciate you very much. And ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the trivia giveaways. And we are going to move on to the raffle in just a few short minutes.
Opportunity drawing.
Oh, sorry. We don't want to get sued. Opportunity drawing.
Do you know that you need a permit to have a raffle?
Yeah.
Did you guys know this?
Yeah, you told me. That's why it's branded as opportunity.
To call it an opportunity drawing, or the raffle police
All right.
come knocking on your door.
Okay.
And the last thing we want in Nation Golf is anyone knocking on our door, if you know what I mean.
Well, you actually signed up for, like, Wright, your national congressman.
Yeah.
And that guy keeps coming by and thinking I'm you.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and he's like,
My dream just came true.
he's like
It's called delegation. It's great leadership.
Yeah, leadership.
he keeps coming by. He's like, hey, Ryan, here's how we get more Republicans into office. And I'm like, is he talking to me? Because my middle name is Ryan, so I guess I'll go with it. And then he sits down and gives me this whole spiel, and he's like, you want to arm the teachers,
He was like,
right?
he came by one day, and I was like, yeah, I'll sign up. You know what? I'm going to sign up my business partner too.
Yeah. So I start getting all these emails like, how do you keep Trump in office? How do you arm the teachers? How do you blow up the planet one diesel truck at a time? And I was
How
just
do you
like,
lose all your neighbors?
yeah. And I was like, all right. I don't know how I got on this list. I don't know why he's talking to me.
Amazing.
But he came by before the election when you were on your sabbatical.
Hey,
And he was talking to me as if I was you. He's
that's
like,
awesome.
yeah, he was.
This story just got really good.
He was like,
right here.
you just had a daughter 2 years ago, right? And I'm like, his info's probably outdated. I had a daughter 6 years ago. But yeah, sure I did. And he's clearly talking about you. And he's like, so Ryan, I want to talk to you about how do we repeal all of the stuff Joe Biden is doing? And I'm like, does he know that I'm not Ryan? And I just like listen to this whole spiel.
Being the nice guy.
And then
that
I was
you
like,
are.
hey, I'm
That's
sorry.
so
My name's
funny.
Adam. My middle name's Ryan, so maybe you got me confused. He goes, oh, I'm sorry about that. By the way, Ryan signed you up for this newsletter. and we're showing that you unsubscribed. And I'm like, yeah, I did. I'm sorry about that. Thanks for making everything awkward.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed your break.
Hey, that made it all worth it.
That's
Right
awesome.
there, you know.
That's
That's part of the reason why I signed up.
Before we start the raffle, I would love for you gentlemen to finish your drink so we can do a shot of the cask because
my
Eric Crane
God.
checks his watch. But we will do one more shot of the cask and then start the raffle.
Well, don't rush the man.
No, I won't. So take
No,
your time.
I'm just. It's 12:45 Tokyo time. I've slept an hour and a half in the last 29 hours.
Well, you'll sleep good tonight. I can guarantee you that.
That.
Yeah.
And to be fair, if you're wearing that watch, you better look at it.
Yes. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we will be giving away a Metalwood golf bag. We will be giving away a Tropicana Golf Club and Barbershop t-shirt and hat. We will be giving away lights from True Tone. We will be giving away a prize that Eric Crane will announce from Birdwell. It's amazing. We will be giving away a sweatshirt and a tea pack from Calamari. And we will be giving away an Uppercut Deluxe men's grooming essential kit. And we will be giving away a custom one-of-a-kind divot repair tool from Custom Clubs. Chris to my left, as I keep trying to not say his last name. I want to say it so bad. And the grand prize tonight, hang on one second, sir.
I'm just being a good student.
I appreciate that. The grand prize tonight, 2-night stay at
No.
Indian Wells in the city right next to the golf course.
His arm got
Private residence, and
did.
then 18 holes
gonna lie.
with Ryan and
I got a side ache.
And to get through all of that by memory while drunk while listening to these guys was absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
And I will give myself kudos for that. Go ahead.
I don't know if I'm speaking out of turn here, which I probably am. Should we do Kranos first so we can go home and go to sleep?
No,
No, you want to hang out?
I'm all in.
I think Crane was fine. Also,
Looking out for you, Bad.
No, I'm.
I called
Okay.
them bad.
Yeah.
I'm actually propping you up at the moment.
Yeah.
Just saying.
I know you are.
Hold
I know
on,
you.
hold on. Hey,
I feel like the Scarecrow in the Wizard of Oz. It's just like I can't even fucking walk.
I do want to remind people that tonight's broadcast is brought to you generously by.
Ammunition
Go ahead. You want to do it? Do the read.
is the freedom of this whiskeys.
Oh my god.
Foster Brooks over here.
I'll say this: the whiskey works,
Yeah.
as evidenced by the.
Hey, can we hurry this up? I got a plane to fly in 30 minutes.
No, it's a delicious whiskey. I'm switching.
Yes, a
I'm
wonderful
ammunition
Crano.
now.
We're
Anyway.
gonna send you home with a bottle.
Yeah, that'll get me through Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
So, Ammunition Whiskey sponsored the whole thing. We love them. Andy and Bill, thank you. Patrick, thank you. Appreciate
Adam,
you
I
guys.
have a question for you.
Yeah.
All those years being on a nationally televised and broadcasted major radio / TV production, having just an enormous amount of pressure to perform on that national stage. How is it that you get so anxious for a Nation Golf live video?
I can answer that question real easily. Right here. Right here. What's he going to say? What's he going to do? How bad is he not going to prep? How much trouble is he going to get us in? Yeah, so it's you.
How much trouble have I got you in?
Realistically, not much, but I think that's because the built-in audience loves you and accepts you. For
Can
who you are.
can I ask you with all honesty, and I would hope that you give an
You've
honest,
already asked me how many times my wife has had sex with me, so go ahead.
Yeah, well,
We-
I know
we didn't get
I
the
know
answer
you've
to
had
that, actually.
I know he's had sex twice because he has 2 kids. But what I want to ask you for the viewers at home, because everyone's been asking, everybody's been
A
talking,
lot of people are talking. A lot of people are saying.
how often, and please be honest, how often am I right?
I will give you this. You are right 99% of the time.
99% of the
Hey,
time.
nice job.
Look,
Bards.
I'll say this about you.
What a number.
I'll say this about you. You're 41, I'm 35. You've been around the block. You've been in entrepreneurship a lot longer than me. You have a very keen sense for when something is good, when we're getting screwed, when someone is going to show up or not. Although you did say, no chance
I was
Crano
saying that
you
as a
said, no
joke to
chance
you.
Crano shows up
Yeah.
tonight. And I said,
I
Dad
was
will
doing
be here."
that to make him nervous.
No, you weren't.
Just I
What was my text response to you?
You said, I will fucking be there,
But
Dad.
what was Dad?
Yeah. And I love that he called me Dad because I call him Dad, but I don't say it as a joke. And and yeah, you are right more often than not. And I appreciate that about you.
Well, 99% is a lot more often than not. I'm
Hey,
not an
that's
expert.
like that's 59% more than I'm right.
yeah. You know when we're
I'm
getting-
mostly right when I know I'm getting screwed. I guess I have the screwed sensors out there, you know.
Yeah.
All right. So, I think,
I got another story. Just kidding.
Are you though?
Don't let him talk anymore.
Okay. I think what we need to do, folks, is we need to pour one more shot of the rye
my
cast.
Fuck.
Oh, and I do want to mention this.
And then we'll call it the Ubers.
Yes, and that we're Ubering home tonight. I will be my own Uber driver in my Corolla.
I have an e-bike. I'm good, dude.
Yeah, very good. It's a downhill ride to the ocean.
Take me to e-bikes. It's
Yeah.
all good.
We are on a serious sale right now. Everything on the website is $25 or less. That includes all the new stuff we dropped.
I'm so excited. See, if you stop while I interrupt, it's a thing. If
No,
you just keep
that's
going,
why
it's
I made
funny.
it a thing. Yeah, okay.
You know what I mean?
So we're on sale, $25 or less. Everything on the website, including the brand new T-shirts and beanie, and we also have the golden hour available in every size. So
Except medium.
yeah. I think I'm on the show with multiple small business owners. Is Birdwell small?
Absolutely.
Okay. 2022 sucked.
Yeah,
It sucked.
it did.
It sucked. And it sucked for us. It sucked for you guys.
Starting in like May.
Yeah.
Because like Q1 was like, oh, we're still doing this, and
Yeah.
then it was like,
It's-
what are we doing again?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. And here's what happened. And just to let the folks behind the curtain, and we'll all be transparent here. Things are hard for you guys. They're hard for us. Because when they're hard for you, it's hard for business. Golf is a very discretionary sport, and people get rid of their discretions when they are up against it. Everything is more expensive: groceries, gas, cost of living, and so why would you spend all that money on luxury stuff?
Swanky ass golf shirts.
And so we have bitten it in the ass, and that's fine. And I think all of you guys have kind of experienced that as well.
Absolutely. No
And it sucks. It sucks for everybody. What we will never do is debut a polo at $90 and a hoodie at $100.
But let's talk about this though. Right now, let's talk about what it actually is.
Go ahead, Grana.
It's an opportunity for our audience. Because what sucks for us is awesome for them.
Yeah.
Because we're going to turn our inventory into cash. And by turning our inventory into cash means that everyone gets great deals on stuff that we poured our heart and souls into as
Love
if
that.
it was the best thing we've ever done. And because we need it to sustain our business, we're going to give them a discount just to get out of the inventory, and they're going to get something that they wouldn't have normally gotten at that price for a price that, you know, is
I love that.
is more than fair.
Yeah.
And they get to continue, they can choose to support the people they care about
Yeah.
by buying the things that they like for the people that they like who made them for a price that they can actually afford. And we're taking it on the ass, but at the end of the day, it's like it's a we thing now because we've lowered our. This Black Friday thing is all about lowering it to a point where everyone can participate. It's all us now. It's
Come and get it.
It's the Will Ferrell scene. Like we're all streaking, right?
Yeah.
And we're running ahead.
Everybody's doing it.
Are we doing it? Are we really doing it?
Yep.
Because we gotta move some stuff, and we gotta stay in business, and that's the goal. Because we want to continue doing what we love to do,
Yep.
and this too shall pass.
Yep.
And gas will eventually find its way.
Yep.
Or if Newsom has its way, we'll all be like strapping generators to the back of Teslas or whatever that is.
I have an electric lawnmower. Not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
no. I don't want to make this political. I'm just saying, like, at the end of the day, like, we are where we are.
He's such an idiot. Yeah, like you drive your lawnmower to work. Yeah, thank you, Engel.
It's all good. No, I'm just saying, like, look, this is an opportunity for everybody.
Yes.
Black Friday is not a bad thing. Discounting at this season is like, dude, get what you want, get what you always wanted to get at a lower price than you ever be able to get it. Get it now. Get it while the getting's good, and
Yeah.
let's continue to party because this is the fun that we're all trying to have. We're not curing cancer. We're not banking. We're not doing those things. We're making great products, and we want you to buy those and support
Yeah.
those.
Guys, come on. For Eric Crane, this is why he's our mentor. He said it better than any of us could say it. Times
I
have
would
been tough.
have, had you not jumped in there, I would have totally fucked that all up.
No, we know because you did say you have an electric lawnmower.
That got me, man.
Didn't it?
It did, man. It got me.
Grano's like, I can't wait for gas to come back down. And Engel's like, full disclosure, I have an electric lawnmower. my
Battery pack.
My beard trimmer's electric too.
Well, I'm just thinking about like regular stuff. It's like stuff's expensive.
Stuff is expensive.
Stuff is
Shipping.
expensive.
Shit's changing.
Oh
right
my
now.
Shit.
God.
Shipping is crazy.
Well,
Look,
shipping
oh
is
my
gas,
God.
and gas is shipping, and that's why it's more expensive.
God.
And it
Well, gas is
it
everything. That's the deal.
yeah.
It just
Gas is
life
everything.
is more
Yeah.
expensive.
I mean, just
But
shipping.
hopefully, you guys are paying your people more. Everyone's trying to rise up to give each other more.
Well, I've been
keep the party
getting
flowing.
paid less lately, but
Well, that's
just
what you
me.
get for being the boss.
Leadership. Step away. Step away. All right. So Crano's glass is empty. Mine is empty. Dick Smith,
Shit.
how's your glass?
Empty.
Empty. Okay. So another shot of the cast. Again, this is from Ammunition. It's a
I have my
3-year
own glass for that.
It's a 3-year cast.
Do not heavy pour me, please. No. Okay.
Dick Smith, come on through. Ooh, on camera, you said you wouldn't.
Oh, Dick Smith! Everybody give it up for Dick Smith. Come
Ladies
on
and
down.
gentlemen, we are going to get rid of this 3-year cast that is 60% alcohol, and then we're going to do your raffle, okay?
Cheers,
You need more?
fellas.
You want some more Lacroix?
I'm good.
We got some. You good?
I'm good. Solid for now.
Yep. Lars Lewis, Slazenger
Hang on.
for life.
Before we start the raffle, how do we get Lars Lewis in on this shot? Do you guys have room?
I'll take a break.
He can
Lars,
fit with you.
Yeah, Lars, come on over.
You ain't that big.
or he can have my spot.
You know what I had?
Do
Someone
family
say
charge.
as of late.
Wow. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Let's talk about how well that fits right there.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Adam,
Yeah.
you're like 3/4 of a guy,
Yeah.
and he's like half a guy.
Yeah.
And
which
you guys are
totals up
pulling
to-
off a full seat. This
Yeah.
is great.
What do you guys think?
It's a love seat. Let's be honest.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to start the raffle right now. We want to thank everyone who participated, bought a ticket, $10 a ticket. Your name is in here. We did an audit video. This is on the up and up. There are 330 names in here. If you bought 10, you're in here 10 times. If you bought one, you're in here once. We're an honest company. We are good Christian men that go to church on Sundays. So don't hold this against us if you don't win. Let's not get mad about free stuff. The first prize we're giving away, Lars, can you grab it? It's the Metalwood Studio bag. There will be a Nation bag tag for the Capistrano Cart Club.
Shout
What did we have to buy that off of
Shout
Cole
out
for?
Cole Young.
Wholesale?
Yeah, Cole Young, thank you
Hey,
so
Ryan,
much.
open up that side
Cole's
pocket.
one of my
No.
Cole is one of my favorite humans in the world. Regardless of what Ryan says, Cole is awesome.
Hey,
What a
truth
great
be
guy.
told, come Monday, I'm filming a little shindig with Cole. He actually invited me to be a part of something.
Yeah.
If you can believe that.
I can, because he's a great human being, and
He
don't
is.
sell him
He
so
is.
short, dog.
No,
I
he's a-
love that guy.
Cole is
I
my
love
spirit
that
animal.
guy.
I just interviewed
love that
Cole
guy.
for 4 Magazine coming out in the winter. Ryan responded to this video shoot with like 7 people from the PGA Tour and a bunch of other people on it. And he wrote back the most egregious typo in the first sentence ever. If you guys, this guy,
I wanted to say, Zane, nice to informally meet you. And I didn't check the spelling. It's, first sentence says, Zane, nice I finally meet you.
are there cue cards next to you in the chair? In the chair.
You know,
Happens
you
to the
just
best of us.
and I saw it, and you know what I did? I screenshot it and I sent it to Cole, and I said, "Nice, I finally meet you too."
Oh man. Oh man. Do you want me to
Cole's
be on
killing
damage
it.
control?
Yeah.
here?
Ha-
No,
have you been
that
to
can
his
all go
store
in
in
the
La Brea?
ground.
He has. I haven't been yet.
I have been, and it's amazing. And Cole's
No,
like,
I love Cole.
he's playing with clubs. He's doing the whole deal. Like it's
Yeah.
it's
I couldn't sell
Metalwood.
golf clubs, man.
Yeah.
I just made my money back.
yeah.
It's all I could do with them.
Ladies and gentlemen, I do have to get through some horribly annoying fine print here. This is the raffle. You're in here. There are 7 prizes and a grand prize. 8 total prizes. The grand prize is a round of golf with Ryan Engel and Adam Hawk. The winner and a guest will be treated to 18 holes at Indian Wells Country Club in Indian Wells, California.
Yoo-hoo.
The winner will also receive 2 nights of free lodging in a private residence nearby the club. And that private residence could be a hotel.
I think people should be able to sub Ryan for me, whoever
Fair
wins
enough.
it.
That's very fair. If you don't want to play with Ryan,
Fine
you
with
can-
me, dude.
You can. No, you don't want to play with him, huh? You can play with Katie Guy. Additional mystery prizes, which aren't mysteries anymore, provided by Metalwood Studio, Calamari Airlines, Tropicana Golf Club and Barbershop, Birdwell Beach Britches, Uppercut Deluxe, True Tone Lights, and Custom Clubs. 7 different winners will be drawn for a mystery prize from
Oh,
one of the 7
shit.
companies listed above.
Woo! That's different than what I was drinking.
All right, let me get the fine print out of the way. If you win the grand prize, Nation
Oh.
will work with you to schedule the outing. The winner is responsible for all additional expenses, including airfare and transportation. The winner cannot transfer the prize without consent from Nation Golf. The prize has no redeemable value and cannot be sold and cannot be traded for credit and or other items from Nation Golf. The additional prizes from each participating company all hold a retail value greater than the cost of at least one opportunity drawing ticket. Prizes will be fulfilled by Nation Golf or the participating companies. Prizes cannot be exchanged or traded. Everyone was able to buy between 1 and 10 tickets. You are eligible to win more than one prize. So if your name is called twice, you win 2 prizes. Good job. And
I can see why he's here now.
and that's it. So guys, you could
Wow, that on that note, what an exciting opportunity drawing. You know what I mean?
Your first prize is this Jones and Metalwood
Super
bag.
cool.
It's super cool.
Super crude.
Inside the front pouch is a
Smirnoff Ice.
no, it's a Metalwood grip and a Nation thingamajigger. All right, you guys ready?
Yep.
And
Metalwood?
the Metalwood prize goes to Jordan Borad.
Whoa! Jordan
that?
Borad.
Oh, Jordan.
Yeah. Who is Jordan Borad? Jordan Borad, you have won the Metalwood prize.
Congratulations.
Lars, do me a favor. Can you bring this ticket and the bag over to Katie Kai? We're going to keep that aside. Hey, Jordan, congratulations.
You're
You won the
stoked,
bag.
Jordan.
We
That's
will ship it.
awesome.
Yep.
Yay!
Yeah, Jordan.
That is vintage golfware, right?
Yes. Yes.
fucking
Vintage
awesome.
golfware. We'll send that to you, Jordan. Good job. Prize number 2. We don't have it on us, but you're gonna get a Tropicana Masters T-shirt with the number 69 on it.
Nice.
Haha, 69, so funny. And well, I see
Well,
that.
I know why it's not funny for you.
Why is that funny?
Yeah, thank you, Karina.
Easy.
A Master 69 Caddy T-shirt, a Tropicana hat,
Technically, it's 300 par.
and a Capistrano,
At most courses.
That's really cool.
and a Capistrano hat
Great.
by Nation Golf. So a lot of stuff you can win here. All right, digging deep, digging deep, digging deep. Jordan, you can win twice. This could be you again. You entered 5 times. James Kelly.
James,
James
Kelly.
Kelly!
Let's go.
James Kelly, you have won the Tropicana.
Isn't he a country star?
James Kelly?
Yeah.
Is he?
Could be.
Great.
It's a great name.
Yeah, it's a great name.
James Kelly, you have a great name and a great prize.
Ammunition is a great whiskey.
Prize number 3 is presented by True Tone Light Bulbs. They have decorated our set with their replica C9s. They're beautiful. They're energy efficient. They don't break. They're amazing.
I like the subtle touches of the red and green wiring. I think that's a nice
love it.
touch.
Yes, I
That's
love
a
it.
nice touch.
I'm not going to lie.
Their branding's cool. The boxing's cool. It's just
Everything
cool.
about True Tone is
It's
amazing.
cool.
Yeah.
I am so excited for whoever wins this. True Tone is the best. And they're sold out of everything this year. So,
So
Good
you
for
got
them.
it.
Good for
Yeah.
them.
yeah,
man.
good
God
for them.
bless them. Yeah,
yes,
that's
God
great.
bless them.
Small business owners.
Small business.
Sold out? What?
Sold
What?
stuff.
Yes,
Let's
two
go.
guys like Ryan and I, and they're killing it. They're the best. So you get some True Tone bulbs.
Did you just say that we're killing it and we're the best? Is that
No,
what
I
you're
said
trying to
they're
say?
like us, but we're not killing it. And
You're
we're not.
killing it, and you are the best. Come on.
Thanks,
All right,
Grandma.
shuffling it
And
up.
gosh darn it, people
Not
love you.
looking.
Agreed.
It's a blind draw.
Thanks, guys.
This is for the True Tone prize.
Adam, sound more exciting.
I am excited. Scott Canna, you get the True Tone stuff.
Scott
I think that's
Canna.
Round of
Win,
applause
win.
for Scott. Round of applause.
Let's go. That's a win.
Scott Canna,
That's a win.
True Tone.
That's a huge win.
Decorate your house.
True Tone.
I
No
want
doubt.
some True Tone.
True Tone.
Yeah.
I can't get True Tone.
Exactly.
They're sold out.
Sold out.
out next year.
But
All
good
right.
for them.
Next year I will have True Tone.
Yeah.
So what I need to do here, folks, is I need to look up on
I
my.
like how you pronunciated the L.
You gotta pronounce the L in folks.
Yeah.
Do
Don't-
you?
Yeah, but it's not folks.
Is that like garage
It's
or
folks.
garage?
Garage.
Or- garage.
Garage.
Garage. You gotta pronounce.
And he
it.
calls it La Quinta, too. You know. I love it. I love it.
Are we on the 4th prize, Katie Kai? 4th.
Yeah.
The 4th prize is presented by Birdwell Beach Bridges.
This is
And
a
guess
big
what?
one.
And guess what?
This is a big one.
Guess what, guys? Just shut everything off around you. Tell your cat, your dog, your wife, your kids to be quiet. Eric Crane is going to tell you what this prize is. Go ahead,
So
Eric.
guys,
He's the CEO of Birdwell.
so Birdwell since 1961 has been making the most amazing beachwear, American heritage beachwear since 1961 here in California.
Amen.
You can get premium nylon lifetime guarantee board shorts, racing jackets, competition jackets, sweaters, whatever pleases you. I'm going to give you $400. A $400 spending spree
Wow.
Oh man.
at birdwell.com.
That's big.
Wow.
huge, man.
It's huge.
Whatever pleases
want
you.
that.
If you want Birdwell for your sweaters, if you want it for your board shorts, if you want it for your... We actually have Terry Polos. I'm not competing with these guys, but if you want to golf in Terry Polos, it's pretty dank.
Birdwell's an investment.
Birdwell is it's a lifetime guarantee, and it's participating
investment.
in American manufacturing.
Only have to buy it once.
It's a small brand, just like these guys, doing a vintage-inspired, true American, awesome thing. And I want to give it to you guys. So, this is the preemptive strike. I'm announcing it here. There's going to be a Birdwell Nation collab coming up.
Oh, baby. Yeah.
For spring of 23, you're going to be able to get the shorts that you jump in the lake after you shoot the lowest round you ever shot, and you jump in the lake of whatever golf course you're a member of.
I feel like I'm Howard Hughes, my nails are long, and I'm behind the fucking guns of a spruce goose right now.
That's the deal.
know what I mean?
So,
Singing the milk bottles.
whoever wins this gets to
just-
spend $400 retail at
It's just-
Birdwell, whatever they want.
It's just
$400 retail on me for you. Draw the card.
Ladies
Wow.
and gentlemen, $400 at Birdwell from Eric
Wow.
Green, the man with the greatest jawline
Wow.
and bottom set of teeth you've ever seen.
Fucking true, man.
He's my fucking hero. You're so lucky you're getting
The
this.
whole world.
You're so lucky you're getting this. It's a $400 prize
man.
back to Birdwell. And the winner is Ronald Moss.
Let's
Wow.
go, Ronald!
Ronald Moss.
son of Donald Ross,
Yeah. Well, it's
Hey,
Moss.
let's call him
legendary
Don Ross.
course designer.
Don Ross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, but his last name is Moss.
Oh, hey, Don Moss. Don Moss, cheers.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ronald Moss, great
And if
job.
you really want to play golf with me, I'll play golf with you, Don Moss,
Yeah.
if you're
Yeah.
local.
Yeah.
All right.
At Bella Clina.
Prize number 5 is from Calamari Airlines.
I
Now,
love these guys.
we love them because they have their middle fingers up to golf,
Yeah.
and we love it. And Calamari Airlines designed a sweatshirt that's already sold out. Golf now, cry later, crew
Love
neck
it.
sweater, the horniest tees in golf, as they like to say. Just we love Calamari. They're the best.
It's just everyone's got their lane, and it's what you do with your lane. And when coming from us, who are very proud to fly the flag in which we fly, we respect those who fly their flags hard too.
Yes.
And boy, do they ever! So, God bless whoever wins this prize right here.
Calamari Golf, thank you for contributing. We appreciate it. I want to know what Eric Crane just said to Ryan Engel. Is that for the air or not? This is a prize pack from Calamari Airlines.
Well, I'll
Calamari
tell you,
Airlines, the
One of
horniest
the
golf
top
tees in golf.
400 nights of my life. right
Everything
here.
getting
You know
shuffled
what I
up
mean?
here. I am pulling a name. I have it in my hand. I'm about to read it for the camera.
Adam, you're doing a great job, bud.
Eric Ruth Koski.
Let's go, Costco.
Whoa! 3 names.
Hey, Eric, if that ain't, I would bet my children you live in the Midwest. That is the most Midwest name. You're ice fishing right now. I guarantee it. Eric Ruth Koski. Eric Ruth Koski, congratulations.
You'd love to see it.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it for Eric.
Love to see it. You'd love to see it. Yeah.
Eric Ruth Koski, congratulations. You just won the Calamari.
Adam, where is your energy level right now? 1 through 10. Where is it?
15.
You're a good poker player. You should play poker on the
He
tour.
is a great
I'm
poker
the
player.
best poker player you've ever met.
Oh, really?
Oh, you want to?
You want to go to the club
Wanna
after this and
what?
play gin?
We'll do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
You want,
it's right there.
you want me to call a 3-barrel bluff? Dude, I'm in. You want me to call?
Come play gin with me. We're like a half
I'm
a
a
block
Texas
away from
Hold'em
my
guy.
club.
All right, so we're on prize number 6. Can you confirm that, Katie?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, we are on prize number 6. This prize is from Uppercut Deluxe, and here's what I want to say about Uppercut Deluxe. Oh, that's the calamari. Lars, can you take this out of my way? Thank you, Lars. Lars Lewis, everybody. Can we have a hand for Lars Lewis?
I want to get a company thing. Don't do that.
Nick, you better not be on there.
I am going to.
Are you?
That's
Okay,
like the
very
first
good.
thing on my list.
All right, this is from Uppercut Deluxe. You're gonna get a glove from Oak and Anchor, aka Todd Frensley.
We love
we
Todd
love
Frensley.
Todd.
We love Oak and Anchor. We love
Oak
it.
and
Hey, I
Anchor.
want to say something about Uppercut.
They rule.
Great products, but this shit right here,
The salt spray.
the salt spray.
We use it every day.
I
So-
use the moose personally.
So the salt spray. Here's the deal. I love all the pomades, all that shit. You know, it's where I need to be when I'm doing something nice. But on a day-to-day basis, I got the frizz thing going.
Really?
The salt spray
Is that the jam?
It's
is
the jam.
the jam. You just
I
go.
haven't tried it.
You just go a couple of things. Boop boop. 3 squirts. You go like this one time, and it's just that natural dry
I have
look.
an afro. I need that.
We got the same thing going on. This shit is the
Really?
bomb, dude. Because sometimes you don't want the whole kit and caboodle. you just want to
'cause
do a
you
little.
either got to go all in or all out.
No, this is a half-ass.
I'm either all in or
This
I'm
is
like
the
all
half-ass
out.
get away with it shit. That's the daily driver right there.
Let me tell you this, folks. Uppercut has pomade. They've got clay. They've got salt spray. We're throwing in a bag tag from the Capistrano Card Club. We're throwing in a glove from
Combs, some classic combs.
some classic combs. We're throwing
But
in.
if you had a really good barber, would you really need to charge salt spray?
I think it was.
Well,
Like the Kings Club guys?
the
maybe
Kings Club guys,
Matt or Scott?
they could probably use it. Well, Matt's okay. Scott's really good. You know what I mean?
I love Matt. Matt cut my hair. Matt cut my hair. All right. Anyway, so
we
the
can
uppercut.
tell. You know what I mean?
Is that right? Baja Barbers.
I love Matt. It's an inside joke.
Yeah.
Matt's my brother.
Listen, folks, a men's grooming kit from Uppercut plus a Capistrano bag tag collection plus a glove from Oak and Anchor. He doesn't even make them anymore. He hasn't made them for a while.
It's a
And-
peanut butter mitten.
Hey, Oak and Anchor's a great brand.
Yeah.
Well, they were.
No, he is a great brand.
Yeah, he's a great brand.
I want
He's a
a
great
bald.
friend.
I want a bald person to win this so bad. So they have a. Lars Lewis, with your tattooed hair, I want you to win this. All right. Are you re-
You're an amazing human.
he,
Let's trade.
let me stop.
Small enough.
Yeah, come on.
Lars. Well,
We're coming in.
Lars
Lars.
Lewis.
I need a Lars.
was
Coming in
just called
tight.
an amazing
Yeah.
human being by Eric Crane. It's the highest compliment you could ever get. All right, here we go. The Uppercut Deluxe raffle prize goes to
From the most captivating couch in the golf space.
Jerry Azurin. Jerry, can we hear a round of applause for Jerry?
Is it a Jerry with a G or a J?
With a J.
Okay.
DGR.
Yeah,
Lars, I'll give that to you.
DJ.
Jury.
Jury. Jury.
Lars, can you hand that to Katie Kai? That's the thing.
Yeah.
All right.
Lars became Vanna.
Yeah.
That.
Yeah, he's Vanna White.
Well,
can I buy
he's
a
got a Slazenger.
Actually, you might be hotter than Vanna.
Yeah.
He's better
Yes.
looking.
Oh, I mean, I got about 20.
All right, folks. 2 more raffle prizes to give away.
Two more?
The final raffle prize of tonight is the Nation Golf Custom Divot Repair Tool
From this guy right here.
by Chris at Custom Clubs. Chris, before we draw for it, tell us how you made this.
So I take a.
And louder.
So I purchase all of my materials from a local business in Southern California called Woodcraft, and they are nice enough to ship me these beautiful blanks. And I take a square and I turn it into a circle I first hold this between my fingers on a belt sander, and I spin it like this with a leather glove on, and that thing, man, you could just cook pancakes on that glove by the time I'm done.
I'm chubbing up.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
would be too, but I'd
Yeah.
piss so bad.
I from that point, once it's basically shaped, I put it in a drill and I spin it at pretty low RPM on like a 600 grit belt, and put it all together.
This
with
is the
pumps.
coolest thing I've seen in
Yes.
golf. I mean, like, I'm a gadget and a product person. Like, my whole life I've been. When I saw this, like, I honestly stopped in my tracks. I was like, this is actually real.
Here's what I love about it.
It's not gimmicky. It's not about a brand. It's about a great product.
Anyone
when you
who
have a
knows-
great product,
Yeah.
when you know product and you know craftsmanship, you can't stop but notice this and go,
Craftsmanship, cool.
yeah, this is the real fucking deal.
Thank you, sir.
Not to
I
mention
really
it.
appreciate it.
Not to mention
Right?
also,
Well,
there's not a divot tool that looks like that.
No.
Like that's
Beyond
it's got
all
a
that.
unique appeal.
Beyond all
because
that.
it's the ball mark tool.
The,
That's why.
the romance of the build is second to none. The craftsmanship, the artistry, the look of it, the aesthetics, yada yada yada. That's killer selling points. The fact of the matter is this: those of us that have played this game know that those 2-prong fucking deals don't
They
work.
suck.
Tees work the best,
That's
but
right.
tees are flexy and weird, and if you're having a wood one, you don't want to break it. So anyone who knows anything knows that this motherfucker
But
is going to do the job right
That's
here.
like pulling out, like, you know, like
What's that, Adam? What are you trying to tell me?
Vamp for me. I gotta piss.
He's got to pee.
It's the millionaire shift.
No, I mean, it's honestly like it's like pulling out a fucking, you know, way more guns than you need for the job.
Yeah.
It's
Right,
like,
right, right,
you know, it's like the custom, beautiful. It's like driving a Bentley when you only really need to drive a Corolla. The Corolla gets you from A to B, but the Bentley gets you like feeling good and looking good and all the other
This
things.
is a statement piece.
That's it. Like that's it.
Indeed.
I'm gonna fix my ball mark on the green because I just hit the fucking green in regulation.
But also
Yeah.
announce my superiority.
Yeah, and actually, you know what? I might fix your ball mark with this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I might fix your ball mark with this because you know what? Thank you very much. Like
This
you
is
know,
kind of pitch mark tool that
Yeah.
you pull out. And
That's
someone
it.
goes, "Hey, what's that all about?" And you'd be like, "You're not ready."
you're not ready. And they don't say, "Oh, the thank you," and you're like, "Yeah, whatever. I got you. I got you."
Let me get this
Honestly,
for you.
like PSA, please
get this
fix
for
your pitch marks.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yeah.
Never done it.
Hey,
Seriously.
not just one, right?
Seriously.
But how many more?
Fix
Like
multiple.
3, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Fix any that you see.
Wait, if you're walking your line between the flag and your ball, and you see marks, fix them all with that.
Yeah. And
Exactly.
you just have to wait my lead time of 2.5 weeks because I have to fucking make them.
But
He's
that's what you
building.
want in your palm as you're fixing
Yeah.
other people's bullshit activity.
Yeah.
And it's real. You feel it. It's heavy. It's nice.
Thank you
It's-
guys for filling the time, and now we will
That was the
draw.
fastest number 2 I've ever seen in my life.
I am mixing it up as Nick Smith is showing. Nick, are you showing this?
I-
They're getting mixed,
Rob,
and I'm
you
going
the
to
third.
the middle of the draw.
They win, and you're Indian Wilson because you
Yeah.
throw me around.
Yeah, that's true.
The winner of the Custom Clubs Nation Divot Repair Tool and a Capistrano Classic Carts Club hat. Are you still playing off that camera? Can I throw it at it? Sure. Darn it.
Nice.
That's a terrible throw.
Toss,
good
Vanna.
throw.
Mark
we got
Levra. Mark Levra. Let's have a hand for Mark.
Nice.
Good job, Mark. Lars, please hand that with the tool to. And,
Dude, wait. I don't know if I can look at that.
Oh, you gotta get rid of
Arigato gozaimasu!
Hi.
Konnichiwa!
it. Ladies and gentlemen, we have come down to the grand prize. The grand prize.
Now, Adam, before we get into this,
All right.
I don't want to sound like anybody here, or like I am anybody.
You're the founder guy.
Well, no, we get. I think the most common message we get from people, which is the most heartwarming one you can get when you're doing something as such, is I would love to play around with you guys.
Yeah.
And of all the stuff where you get guys who say, I love the shirt, look, I shot my best round, or I love your style, it doesn't matter what you shoot, like, all the messaging, all that stuff means a lot, and it's really fun and cool. But that's the one that means the most, because that's like, for another man to get on the comms channel and to tell a perfect stranger who they saw the aesthetic of what they're putting out, and they like that takes, you're putting yourself out there and you're saying, I would love to fucking, or my best one that I love is like, hey, we love what you guys are doing. We're over here at fucking Atlanta Golf Club. If you ever come out here, fucking rounds on me,
Yeah.
that kind of shit is just like, it's hard to ever fulfill that, but it doesn't matter fulfilling it. What matters is getting that message gives us so much life in what we're doing, and it means so much to us. And I just want to give a shout out to anyone and everyone who's ever sent us a message like that to us. I don't want you to ever feel like we're big leaguing you or it doesn't mean a lot to us. It means the fucking world to us.
I'm
And
one of those guys.
Yeah. And I wish that we could fulfill all those promises. But the truth is that we cannot. But right now, we're about to do something that,
Truth be told,
This
America,
was-
they promised me a round with them
Yeah.
at Indian Wells
and
2
it's
years
gonna happen.
ago.
It's gonna
And
happen.
it still hasn't happened.
gonna happen.
It was on camera. If you look
Yeah.
at episode 1,
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
said we were going to play Indian Wells. That hasn't happened. So if this happens for you, God bless you.
Yeah.
Because it hasn't happened for me, and I got
Well,
pulled.
if
so
you're
God,
lucky enough, day 2, you might see Crano out there with us. You know what I mean? Because it might be.
There
one of
won't
those
be no
weekends.
day 2 for whoever wins this. So I want to tell you. To echo Engel's sentiment, we love you. Thank you for participating in the drawing. And, wow. I kind of enunciated all syllables while slurring.
You're
I'm by
talking
far the
like
most
the
sober.
you're talking like the lips of the Planet of the Apes. Where
you're
they're like,
awesome. Don't worry.
Thank you, Grant.
Stop him.
This is the grand prize drawing 2-night stay at a private residence in Indian Wells, California. 18 holes of golf with Ryan Engel and me.
Or
Wait,
me.
question.
Indian Wells.
Or
Question.
me.
Question.
Country Club.
Question.
Or me.
Who gets to ride in the cart with me? Is it you or the guest?
Well, I'll say this. All right, so it's you and a guest get to come out and do this. So if you win this, you can ride with Ryan Engel in his classic cart for the first 9 holes, and then you switch out your guest to Ryan Engel's classic cart for the final 9 holes.
Oh,
How about that?
that's dude. That is very democratic.
Thank you. And I am a Democrat. So, all right, here we go,
Yeah,
folks.
we know, dude.
Yeah, we know. All right. Grand prize drawing. Thank you all for participating. There were 330 entrances. To the people that bought 10 tickets, thank you.
Dig deep. Get them all.
Oh no,
Yeah.
they're getting jostled up.
Wait,
Now,
you can't pick that.
who's gonna pick it?
Yeah.
Oh, Kranos.
I
picked
love
the
it.
grand prize.
I love it. I love it.
You own the business. Like
Yeah,
you're
you
in
can't-
you're
yeah,
in the
you're right,
business.
you're right.
You
Can't
can't
do it.
pick
Here we
that.
go, folks. Here we
This is
go.
a true opportunity drawing right here.
He's got it. And what's the name?
Wait. You drop. Okay, here it is.
All right, I've got the name. Krano has passed it to me. You are playing golf with Ryan Engel and I at Indian Wells Country Club, and you're getting a 2-night stay at a private residence. Are you ready for the winner? We've been building up to this since before the Derby.
And hey, wait.
It
Before you
was
say it,
my idea.
before you say it,
Yes.
this was Katie Kai's great idea.
Yep.
She helped out so much during this show.
Katie
Before,
Kai!
after, she's the MVP
Let's
of
go,
this whole
Katie
thing.
Kai!
That being said, I want everyone at home to know this, that because we included a 2-night stay, that it's not just the golf. There's going to be shenanigans involved with this.
Shenanigans. And I swear to God, I'll
With
pistol
me.
whip the next one of you that says shenanigans.
Yeah. So, there's
Is that
a lot.
okay? Can we say that?
There's a lot of things.
It's a line from Super Troopers.
Yeah. There's a lot of things that can go down within the city limits of Indian Wells, and we are experts at all of them.
Experts.
And because I know that Adam will be away from his family for those 2 nights, that his shooter guns are going to come out, and he's going to be like, hey, So anything goes.
You okay with that?
Folks, let me say this. The winner is in my hand right now. The winner will be announced momentarily, and it is that time of night where all of us have to finish our drinks. So let's finish them. Drink up and be somebody, as Dean Martin would say. We're sitting next to 2 sober guys.
No, I'm not sober.
Announce it.
True.
Far from.
Stop
I've been holding my
talking.
pee for 2 hours.
One last
Who is the winner?
Great job on
Yeah,
that.
The longest damn
I
thing
did
I've
something
ever
right
seen.
tonight.
Stop talking.
Holding your pee.
2 things,
Your
folks.
bladder is fucking top
It's just
notch.
going like this. It's
Yeah.
just going,
2 things. This raffle prize is brought to you by Ammunition Whiskey. Taste freedom. Ammunition Whiskey, wherever you shop for your sauce. They make wine, and look for them on the wine list and the whiskey list.
I'm
No.
switching.
yeah.
Yes. No one better to read this than the founder of the company, the reason behind it all, the visionary of it. Go ahead.
Give her away.
Mr. Double B's Bennett Brown.
Wow, Bennett Brown, baby!
Brown, baby.
Bennett Brown!
Bennett Brown, we will see you and a lucky guest out at Indian Wells Country Club. To all 14 people that tuned in tonight, I want to thank you from the bottom of my glass. It's just been absolutely fucking surreal. As Lars Lewis would say, I'm over the moon, and it's just one for the books, boys. Adam, of all the shows we've done, I know this is episode 27, and this is probably one of the top 25 episodes we've ever done.
Yeah, the ones with Chris and Lars were not that good.
Yeah, it's true.
Love you guys.
Folks, we're not wrapping up yet.
Oh, okay.
But we're not.
We'll wrap
Okay.
up in 2 seconds.
Right.
We got stuff to do. I do want to say this.
We got more stuff.
I told you, I'm a
I do want to say this.
Yeah,
This is
Get some more. Get some more.
This is the time of giving thanks, and something Ryan and I have worked on recently is acknowledging the gratitude that we need in this space. The gratitude for getting your ass kicked financially, but feeling good about all the people that love what we're doing and participate with us and support us. Thank you so much. If you bought a raffle ticket, God bless you. Thank you. We really appreciate it. If you tuned in, thank you. If you bought anything on sale, thank you. If you've told a friend, thank you. We love you. Everything that we do is...
You know who I want to thank, Adam? when we're fulfilling orders,
Thank Adam.
and you see the wives or the gals or the
Yeah.
females who are like jumping on and buying something for their loved ones, that takes a lot too, and we appreciate them as
wait a
much.
minute. Outside in. There's no better accolade you can get from someone who's not you, right? You don't want to be pandering to yourselves.
Right.
So let me take a minute. When Adam joined Nation, when they started the brewery and they did their first beer, and this guy took his family on a tour of delivering beer everywhere in Los Angeles and beyond, like on an amazing, like I was mind blown. This guy took the amount of time that he took, like investing in spreading Nation everywhere, and then he came back here and he like talked to me about what he was trying to do with Ryan. I've always been a fan of Ryan in Nation. I was kind of blown away, like what his vision for this was. And this is a small business with people who care about what they care about. They love the spirit of what Nation's created in the vintage respect for golf. And it's everything that America's built on. And if you're into golf, America, Nation Golf, and all the things, like this is the brand that you want to support. And these guys are doing it with their families, like with no other bullshit involved. Like this is the real deal. So continue to support. I support, he supports, they support, we all support, you all support, everyone in this vat support, everyone who didn't win.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for being in this. Like, even though you didn't win, you won by being a part of this thing, because this is the real deal. And we will persevere. And this is awesome. And I really appreciate you having me on the show, and Chris on the show, and Lars on the show, and like, dude, Metalwood being a part of the show, and every guest who was a part of donating to this thing, like, this is all a win for all of us.
Yeah.
And
Pretty much.
we're all blessed. So golf is a pastime. It's not like a have to do or it's like it's a get to do.
It's a glue.
It's a get to do and a glue. And it's our community that makes us rad.
Yeah.
So thank you all for tuning in, for being a part of this thing, for watching all of this. Because we're just as much piece of shit as you guys are. Yeah. God bless us all.
Yeah.
And
Please.
I will be a piece of shit with ammunition for the rest of my life.
Yeah. Ammunition for the win. Thank you, boys.
And Adam Hawk is he's a consummate professional. I don't know why he's here even. It's probably because of his charisma,
Yeah.
but it's more likely because Katie
I
Kai,
could sell
she's
ice to
rad,
an Eskimo.
or Dick over here behind the lens.
Yeah.
Like, this is amazing.
Takes a village, man.
It
You
takes
know,
a village.
it
So
takes a
thank
village.
you for if you're still watching, God fucking go
Yeah.
do something else.
Thanks for being a part
go
of this.
get a
boys.
life. But beyond that, go play some golf and have a good time. And we'll see you next time.
We'll see you at the Christmas show. We'll see you at
I
the Christmas
fucking
show.
love you, Crano.
Yeah.
God damn, I
Fix
love
your
you.
fucking ball marks.
Yeah.
Man.
Guys, thank you so
Chris,
much.
Lars, Katie Kai, Nick Smith, Eric Crano, Ryan Engel. Amazing show. Thank you all. Eric
you,
said
guys.
it better than we could ever say it.
Yeah.
He is the man.
Yes.
Now you know why we love him. That was amazing.
I'm about to go sit down to pee.
And I'm about to sit down to cry. You're going to cry out of your dick.
know what I
I'm going
mean?
to cry out of my eyes.
I can't even stand
Thank
up
you,
right
everybody.
now.
Happy Thanksgiving. No one said it better than Crano. God love you all. Thank you so much.
I thought the sit down to pee was pretty good. Holy shit, that was a show, you guys.
That was a show.
You guys.